Here we are, guys. It's the Churchill Variety Show. Fun while you're staying at home. The computer or the telephone for the Churchill Variety Show. Fun while you're staying at home. Yeah, you don't even have to change your clothes for the Churchill Variety Show. All right. Welcome to the next variety show. It's number 2. Well, after number 1 was just a hit, we thought number 2's got to come pretty much 3 weeks later. Welcome to all my guests, Mr. Joe Stover, Belinda Fitzpatrick, and Caleb Ross. How we going, guys?
Best kind. How are you doing there, Roy?
Doing great, Roy.
Doing good, Roy.
Just been waiting for 3 weeks just to contemplating what is going to happen today. Hope you got no idea like me. Yeah.
Likewise.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. At least I got my, my buttons ready. Oh, where's my button?
Hey.
The first button already. Hey, here we go. Look, so yeah, guys, hope you're tuning in and get ready for a huge, big show. We've got heaps of special guests. Let's tell you who we've actually got on today. We're going to have Shannon talking about the Seal River Watershed program a bit later, and also Jill Larkin coming on to tell us about some adventures she's having, and also the Churchill Northern Study Centre. Erica and the crew are going to be coming to talk to us as well. And also some people from the Subarctic Friendship Circle. So there's heaps more than that, and there's all these challenges, and it's all just got to be absolutely crazy, everybody! Woo! Woo-hoo! Okay, all right. So, and we just want to make our final, thing to say is thank you to the, people making this possible. So we want to thank the Churchill Creative Collective for organising all these prizes that Belinda's going to tell us all about soon, and also the Safe at Home Manitoba program for sponsoring this amazing collaboration. Thanks to the Seaport Hotel, Lorraine and Mike for letting me commandeer one of their spaces here. And also to Julia Bartlett for doing all the artwork you see behind me and online and everything, and all the artists for making all the prizes, and everyone involved, and the people who've donated the prize, some extra things, and all the contestants that have been that messaging all these entries that we're going to have to look at. There's a lot of things that people have been getting into. So also, let me just do one thing. I'll let you guys have a chat and tell us what you guys have been in the last 3 weeks. I'm going to change my background and show some people a phone number.
Sounds good. Well, I've been working. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Also hosting hosting that little radio show that I do down in Winnipeg. I record it here and I send it off to CKUW, and we've actually just came off a pretty successful fund drive for that show. So my initial goal was $500, and we were able to raise $1,100 for community radio down
awesome,
south.
Buddy. And can people still donate to that, or is it all done?
No, it's our fund drive is going 2 weeks, so it ends this Friday coming up. So there's still plenty of ways to donate if that's something that you're into. Just head to funddrive.ckuw.ca and to anybody that
let's do it. Give me the money.
So anybody that I know that there's been some local people that have donated to that, and I want to thank them for that very much. Thank you.
How can people hear your show when they're up here?
When they're up here, if they can go online and listen to it at ckuw.ca. The show is live every Friday night at 6. But the show is also podcast as well, because I know 6 o'clock on a Friday is when Friends on Friday starts on NCI. So, I mean, going head to head with that is a bit of a challenge up this way. But like I said, the show is available as a podcast on Apple Podcast and Spotify, all the major podcasting platforms.
It's easy to get on a podcast now, yeah, and it's really cool. I just love your approach to music. It's just not playing all the hits. It's playing stuff that's got a story behind it, and you tell it, and it's coming from the heart, Joe.
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of what it's all about. That's what community radio is all about, and that's why we do a a listener fund drive, because we want our station to be completely commercial and ad free, and it has been. We're one of only 2 radio stations in the country, I believe, that work that way, where we're not a public station. We don't get money from from the governments or anything like that. Everything is listener driven, and so yeah, that's why you get to hear music that you don't hear anywhere else, because we're listener driven, not advertiser driven. So that's a big part of what community radio is about, and yeah, I'm happy to be doing that.
I'm glad you're doing it, Joe, but just remember, this is not your show.
Thank you. Yeah.
What about you, Caleb?
Oh, mate, I've been taking her pretty easy the last 3 weeks. Doing a bit of reading, working as well, just from home at the moment, trying to plan things for the year, or as it is, try and not plan things for the year, because it's still pretty hard to get anything going here right now. So yeah, it's been just a lot of office time and book reading, and that's about it. Hopefully when this weather warms up this weekend, I'm going to get back out there and start chopping wood and putting in some snowshoe trails and things like that. But,
cool, living at large in the Arctic, mate. That's cool.
Mm.
How about you, Linda?
Yeah, been keeping it pretty easy, doing a little bit of art stuff, hanging out with my animals.
A little bit. Your house is jam-packed full of like like just like threw up their like, creativity.
Yeah, it did. That's like, on the inside.
Just look behind her.
I know.
Yeah, and then I just sort of started a little bit of gardening. I enjoy my gardening, and I rearranged my plants yesterday because it was so sunny, so they're all taking turns to get some vitamin D in the window.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the variety show. That's the introduction's gone. Joe Stover's going to sing us a little song, I reckon. Have you got a song up your sleeve, Joe?
Yeah.
You didn't realize that was coming so quickly, did you?
Yeah, well, the time just flies. And,
I thought we were going to do the prizes, but guys, let's have a quick song from Joe. Then we're going to have a look at all the prizes that you can win, and then we get straight into our first challenge, the pet show. Let's give it up for Mr. Joe Stover!
Woo! Why, thank you very much. Yeah, so this is one that I've played often. This is going to be by a gentleman by the name of Washboard Hank. He's been up to Churchill a few times, always very well received. And it's a song called Love Song of the Dump. And it's a beautiful, beautiful tune. And of course, using my handy dandy Terry Stover guitar pick, of course, that's very important. All right, here we go. Well, thump, thump, my heart went bump when I saw the pretty girl down at the dump. She ain't too skinny and she ain't too plump. She works at the weigh scale down at the dump. Where do I put these shingles? I asked her with a grin. She told me an attendant would show me the right bin. Well, thump, thump, my heart went bump when I saw the pretty girl down at the dump. She ain't too skinny and she ain't too plump. She works at the weigh scale down at the dump. I go there every morning with my garbage can. And if she won't refuse me, I'll be her garbage man. Well, thump, thump, my heart went bump when I saw the pretty girl down at the dump. She ain't too skinny and she ain't too plump. She works at the weigh scale down at the dump. I know how it goes. I don't send my garbage in no garbage truck. There's a girl down at the dump that I'd love to take to dinner. Well, thump, thump, my heart went bump when I saw the pretty girl down at the dump. She ain't too skinny and she ain't too plump. She works at the weigh scale down at the dump. Well, she works at the weigh scale down at the dump.
I love that song. I will miss you playing that one at the lounge for sure.
Oh, I love that song too. So that's, yeah, Washboard Hank with a song called Love Song of the Dump.
Ah, cool. There you go, guys. You got to have a bit of Joe Stover every now and then. Let me get our gallery view back there. Well, that's it, guys. We've got live music and we got prizes and competitions. So let's have a quick look at all of the prizes that you can win tonight. Make sure you've reached out to all your friends to tell them to tune in to the show so we can all have fun together over the next little bit this evening. Let's have a look at what we're going to be giving away to some people in these challenges. Let's have a look, and I guess we're going to talk about them as we go a little bit there, Belinda. What are we looking at here?
What you got for us? Oh, this is print from Alex Trevize.
Beautiful. Let's get the next. Yep.
This is from Amanda Prue, and it's a beautiful dream catcher.
Beautiful dream catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Let's.
These are all Churchill local artists that live here right now. Oh, the cake went last week.
Last week.
Mark Reynolds won the cake last week, and that's Annabelle Anderson, but look how beautiful it is. One of our packages, we have 7 or 8 different packages.
Yeah, cool. All right, so that's an art pack. Oh, I'm trying to get this to go faster, but it's not working. Let me just see what's...
So in here, we like separated. I can just talk about all the artists while you're doing that. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, see, that's fine. See, things happen, and you just do it again. There we are. So yeah, so art packs 2 and 3. We all know what they're all about. We'll just go a bit faster. Number 4, cool, heaps of little things there. Little tiny mucklucks for the fairies.
Yeah.
Another pack there, cool. Woohoo! And another pack, 6 packs, 7 packs, 4 packs, 8 packs. This is the calendar and the T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. That's still left on the wheel.
Oh, something from Joe Stover's dad.
Oh, they're all in the art pack. So that's from Back Porch Music, and so that's been divided into the art packs there.
Yes.
So that's Becky from Whittling Willows.
Cool.
She's really freaking. She's been doing some amazing stuff. Yeah.
Those are so good.
Oh, here's some.
That's a pair of slippers. So if anyone wins them, I will make them to order.
Made out of animal stuff. Oh, little mucklucks. Cute little ones.
These are the truck mucks. They're from Charlotte McPherson, and they're in the packages also. This is a new donation we got from the ladies club, and it's pretty fun read, actually.
It absolutely is.
It's so neat.
I remember when that book came out in I think
2002.
So I was going to say it's almost been 20 years, and I mean, I still have that book on the coffee table, and I flip through it every now and again. Like, the stories in there are amazing.
It's so cool, and I started reading it, and I even found my husband on like the back page. So yeah.
There you go. In the hero section.
In the hero section, yeah.
That's right.
This is from Claudia Grill, and this is Frozen Shore Botanicals, and she makes handmade soap, and she's done a workshop last night for the caregiver program, and she's got another one coming up shortly as well. So, but I think that's coming up in the program. Just a hint. Yeah.
Thanks, Dancing Bear, for $50 voucher from those guys, and that one's gone. Thanks, Daniel Rady. He's gone, and this one.
This is a new one we got. So this is from Dave, and I wrote his name down, to Zazzy. So this is an awesome spray paint print, and I'm not sure exactly what the media he is. It's on canvas, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Donna's doilies? No.
Donna's doilies. Yeah, Donna's doilies are in the packages. Yep.
Earring pack.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, hang on.
Who's at the door?
And some more things there. Okay. Oh, we got some. Whose dog is that? Is that?
Jeez, Belinda, come on.
I need a button for him. I'll get my button out. All right. Yep. So Kyle Dingwall's coasters. We love them. Oh, go across. And Kyle Dingwall's coasters. We're nearly there. No, we're not. There's so many. There we go. This one. Okay, can you see that? Or no, move away from there.
Yeah, so coasters, these are from Kyle Dingwall, and these are in the packages also.
Okay, great. Yep, sometimes that doesn't go to the next one, so I just have to quickly get the next one up. But yep, no one cares. Good. Yay, next one. More things from Kyle, and this. Oh, Lazy Bear, see that?
Nope.
We almost saw it.
Did you?
Almost.
I need to get a better program for all this stuff, but it's part of the fun. Part of the fun.
No, is it me?
But yeah, so many prizes. Wow, look at all the prizes.
Those are awesome. Those are some awesome prizes.
Thanks to Lazy Bear for giving us another $50 for a voucher as well. That's great. Oh, look at this. That one's gone, isn't it?
Yep, that one was won by Sherry McPherson last week.
Right.
And that's from Leroy.
This is from Mark Reynolds.
This is
Thank
Hibby
you.
Bears. That one's still on the wheel.
And oh, look at this. This is
Oh.
from Maxwell Burke. He's have carved a polar bear.
Wow.
So this is a new prize that we got from Max. I wonder what he got. He did this at school, so he's waiting for it to get graded, which is why we didn't get it last time.
A+. I just gave him his
Probably.
grade.
Yeah, there you go.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty
Love
neat.
the
Hey?
big scar through it. Yeah, thanks, Max. That's so cool for us to get that off you. This is some more stuff from My North Art by Miriam Jackal. So she does heaps really nice little things.
Yeah.
I love her style. So we got another pack and other things there. Oh, thanks, the Northerns. They're chucking in those $50 vouchers are in there. Thanks, Northern. Thanks, Ian. And we got Peggy's Baking Goods. That hasn't gone yet.
Ooh, that's still up. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. She bakes all these things and she'll give you a whole bunch of yummy things for the fridge and the freezer. Oh, this one from Sandra Cook. Sandra. It's Sandra's bird. Sandra's bird is by Sandra Cook. And look at that. That's amazing. She's been working on it and she's finally happy enough for us to show that.
That is
picture.
boss.
Ready to go.
That is
Ready to go.
boss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
There we go. Ding.
Yeah.
There's the calendar. We've seen that before. And this is from Stacey.
Oh, yeah.
Courtney.
So Stacey's been playing with paint pouring. I actually have my own paint pour of Stacey's on my wall, and it's absolutely stunning. Love it.
Agreed.
This is from
Tiffany,
Spence. Look at that little.
such a neat picture. How did she get that photo? Like, how did you get that baby fox looking at you like that?
We'll never know. It's a mystery. That's amazing.
Moose
Oh, look
meat.
at this. The Tundra. Yay.
Hey.
Yay.
I know that place.
Go spend some money. Yep. We know the Tundra. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I just wanted to show one thing before we zip over to the first thing we're doing. And that is quickly show you what's going on with Sandra. Did you know Sandra is so generously giving away this this painting? All you have to do is put like your comment in the comments here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the ducks?
I can see.
Oh,
Those
is that
are
a loon?
loons.
Loons.
Those are loons, Roy.
Yeah. She
Loons.
wanted me to just remind everyone it's for it's for Valentine's Day. So look, Sandra's giving away this awesome painting. All you do is put your comments in there and all your loved ones, whatever, and she'll put you in the draw. So you're going to draw it tomorrow. So don't forget to get
It's
involved.
called Loon Lovers. If she
Loon
doesn't have a
Lovers.
name
That is
for
beautiful.
it, that's what you should call
And
it.
you can
Loon
see the
Lovers.
little baby loons in the back there.
It's like midnight Loon Lovers.
Aw.
Yeah.
Midnight Loon Lovers. Well, guys, let's get a little jiggle on. Shall we get on to our first challenge?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get the challenge going on. Let's see what's going on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the pet show.
Pet show.
All right. It's time for the pet show. So, ladies and gentlemen, you were told to send in a picture of your pet doing a trick this time so that we can show it on the show and see if you're going to win a little prize. There's a couple of little videos here, so you guys just, give us your comments. And I don't know if you guys have even seen these, so I'm keen to show you.
Mm-mm.
We have not seen these. I like this idea of us being surprised.
Yes.
Surprised. Be very surprised. Okay. This one is from Alan Spence. And I love this. I love this one. Look at that.
Oh,
Hey,
Ah,
that's
good
smart.
trouble.
Good girl, Peaches.
Look at that. Now, if that's not cool,
Go ahead, open the door.
can you see the next one here now? Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, there you go.
Go ahead.
Look, he told him to open the door, or she, and she does it.
It's
That is
awesome.
one.
super
That is
cool.
one smart dog.
My dog Boomer used to do that before he was fixed. Run out and visit his girlfriend.
Well, Amanda Prue sent us some.
Lots of babies, so if you see
Not really a
bring
pet,
them
but you know, if you send something in, guys, it's going to get put into the comp if you're just making the effort. So we appreciate that, even though, you know, she doesn't own these whales. It's not her pet, but they're doing
Oh,
tricks.
they're doing tricks.
They're doing tricks.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Coming up and down.
So he's spy hopping in there somewhere.
She taught them to do that. You just do that.
Yeah.
You just give them the.
She trained them. Oh, there you go.
Give them the,
There you go.
there you go.
There it
See?
is. That
Yeah,
was
you
pretty
just
cool.
you just give them the signal, and then it's all good.
All right. So thanks, Amanda. You're
Aw.
in the show. This is from
Marilyn.
Arilyn Hicks, and I guess it does what it's told. I guess it's looking and it's shaking. Guess what the name of this fish is? It's pretty funny. Taco.
Taco?
Taco. Or
Taco the
taco.
fish.
Yeah.
I love it.
Taco the fish. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Arnold.
Arnold sits. Did you know that?
I did not
I think
know
I
that.
taught him that.
That's awesome.
Pigs are smart.
Oh,
Aww.
Rhoda's in the show for that one. Yep. Now, did you know Belinda, our very own Belinda's got some strange pets? Not quite sure what they're doing. They're about to do. I think they're about to do a triple.
What was that?
It's
Can you
my
see it?
worms.
Yeah, but what did you just give
Yeah,
them?
what did you jab it with?
My finger. I was telling them to do something.
Do
That's
something.
your finger. Oh, you got
Oh,
it
dirt.
in a
I got a
bag.
glove on because it's
Ah.
it's basically worm poo. So
It
yeah.
looked like a parsnip.
This is from Kelly Curlier.
Look
How do
at
you say
that.
Kelly. Well,
This
thanks,
is
Kelly.
Kaylee's Belinda.
Kaylee. Yeah, how did
Kaylee. Yeah.
how did Kaylee teach her to do that? That's wicked.
Yeah.
Nice trick.
That's just being creative with the pet tricks. Appreciate that.
Mhm.
They're in the drawer. Absolutely.
Look at those bubbles. Nice.
Now, I think this is just nope. Want to do that one?
All right, folks, this is Axel.
Can you see
So-
Axel.
Oh, Axel.
Axel.
Hey, Axel, sit nice.
from Katie
No,
Mills?
go back. Okay, sit nice. Sit nice.
Oh, good.
Good
Good
dog.
dog.
Oh,
Hey,
you missed.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, missed.
Let's try that again.
Try again.
Okay, sit nice. Good dog.
Hey!
Good boy, Axel.
Good
Axel,
catch.
I've got
Good
your sister
catch.
from another father over here.
Yes.
That's right.
Scooby baby. Hey.
Mhm.
My one
We're going to see if she does anything else. No? Okay. Fair enough. Fantastic.
What do you gotta do?
This is from Kelsey and Chloe.
So cute.
Oh, I love their dogs.
Oh.
So cute. Look at that face.
Oh.
Popcorn.
Well done. Well done. We've got some more videos here. We've got Sam Cranford. Yeah. High five and gets a spoon.
Is that their new puppy? Yeah, that's just a puppy.
Is it?
eh?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, learning tricks already.
Nice. Good job.
Charisse. Forgot to. Oh, double hand paw. And the jump. Sorry, I didn't.
Ah,
get that
good
together.
dog.
Nice dog.
Good
But
dog.
Perfect catch. Perfect catch first time. Oh, this is from this is Stella from Kara. Oh, we haven't had that one. You guys see that?
Oh, we love
Yeah.
Stella.
Yeah.
That's cool. But she's
The,
got
fri-
a.
one- the friendliest dog in Churchill.
Come and go get your toy.
Yeah, even Guinness likes her, so that's saying a lot.
Wow, she's doing. She got heaps of.
Yeah,
feedback
Stella
there.
just loves people.
Yeah.
And just before we finish, just when you nearly thought that it's all done, we've just got a couple more. I love this. This is from Mr. Manning.
That's the cat trick. Assume.
This is what
Shove your-
Mr. Manning
shove your
does.
face
That was
into
my
a
other. That
pillow.
was my other
Good
option.
cat.
Yeah.
Good kitty. Shove your face into that pillow. Good kitty.
Pretty sure that's how I looked last night.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, that's.
I quite like that.
I feel
Oh.
like doing that some days.
This is from Nikki Glace.
Hmm.
Gino.
That's a long tongue.
Yeah,
I think
that's a
the
good trick. That's a good
Pretty
trick.
much,
I
yeah.
can kind of nearly do that. It's one of my party
That's
tricks.
actually weird. Yeah, that's crazy.
What? Belinda, is that true?
Yeah, I'll show you at the bar next time, Joe.
Okay.
Sarah didn't have a pet, but she has now.
Oh, nice.
She turned a little sister into a dragon.
How on earth did she do that?
So thanks, Sarah. That you're in the draw as well. That is a pet trick. That is the dragon about to blow like fire through
The
that.
fire, yeah.
Okay.
Burn the place down.
Well, guys, did you enjoy that? Because guess what? That was our first challenge of the show.
So
good.
We have very talented animals in this town.
I agree. And they're all characters, just like their owners.
All right, let me just carry on that music just while I get this thing going on here, because you know what time it is. I think you do.
Spin that wheel!
It's time to spin that wheel.
And while we're spinning that wheel, we just want to say hello to Michael Anderson, who's watching out there in Tuduli Lake. How you doing, Mike?
Okay, yeah. Anyone else on our chat saying hi? I think it was my nephew before said hello. My little nephew, Lachlan Mexted.
Oh,
How you going?
nice.
Yeah, he said, Uncle, g'day, mate. How you going? How you going down there in Australia?
What do we
Hanging
got
out
here?
watching Uncle Roy. That's the way, mate. Good to see you. Joanne sends beautiful loons. People enjoying the show, just loving the show. Well, guys, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Shall we give away and find out who's going to win something?
Big money. Let's do it, baby.
Big money, big money, big money, big money.
Let's do it, baby. Kelsey and Chloe.
Yay for the sausage dog.
Woohoo! Well done. Well done.
Well, thanks for everyone who entered, but we have a winner, Kelsey and Chloe. Would you like to win something? Shall we give them something to win?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're seeing all the
Look at
behind
that
the-
beautiful prize wheel. I love it.
Let's
So-
shuffle it around a bit.
We should also mention, Roy, that we're going to, at the last show, any kids, we haven't quite decided yet, but any kids that participated in any of these challenges, we're going to do an extra kind of spin-off on the last show and have a little prize for the kids.
Okay. Yeah, we've got just so many prizes, so we're going to give away things,
Yeah.
to kids and everyone else. And,
We're working on the prize, but it's going to be great.
You still there, Caleb?
Yeah, mate, I'm still here.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were asleep. Wake up, Caleb! Caleb!
Time it is in New Zealand. No, they should be awake. No, they should be good.
All right, Caleb, say spin that. Tell me what to do, mate.
Spin that wheel.
And hello to Florence watching in North River. That's a pretty cool place to be watching
That
from.
is pretty cool.
Oh, that's because Florence entered just about every competition except for the first one, I guess. So she's going to see if she's going to win. Okay, so what has is it Kelsey and Chloe? Yeah, was that the? Yep.
Kelsey and
Oh my
Chloe.
Oh, they're going to win the
100.
All right.
$50 at holy, how many poutines you can get with that? Superb.
I have no idea how much poutine costs. Just all right.
That was cool. Well, we had our very first challenge of the second show, guys, and it went nice and smoothly. Someone got $50, and it's time to have a guest on. Should we have a guest on the show? Let's see if she's ready to go. Let's get Shannon on here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a Churchill Chats segment with you right now. And this is what happens is we get someone on from town to tell us about what's happening in their neck of the woods, their little project or program that's going on. And today we're speaking with Shannon Ray, and she is talking to us about the Seal River Watershed project, program, endeavor, foundation, thingamabob. So we'll get Shannon on right here and see what she was. Oh, hey, how you going?
Hey,
Look at all those books in your background. You got the
know.
Churchill
Hey,
Library.
Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Yep, looks like we can hear you. I didn't hear what you said, Ed, but I think we can hear you and everything's good. So, how you been? You been watching the show?
I have been. Yes, it's been really good. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, it's going to get better now that you're here. Let's.
You.
Oh! Okay, well, Shannon, just you're here to talk about the Seal River Watershed. For those who don't know much about it, and you know, even us here, we're just sort of learning about it. I guess you're going to give us an overview of what it is, so we can then give you a few questions about it.
Yeah. I think I sent you the map. Do you want to like pull it up just so they have a good idea of
Yep, let me have a look for
where
you
it
now.
is?
Oh, when the map? When did you send me that? Oh, okay.
Did I not?
No, but I've got a map on the website. Let me bring that up.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think this is only kind of I didn't get a
Oh
map.
yeah, that's good.
Okay. There we are.
So, yeah, so everyone has a good idea of where it is. Alrighty, so the Seal River Watershed is this area in the black there. It's 500 square kilometers. Yeah, sorry, oh my goodness, 50,000 square kilometers,
Whoa!
which is nearly the size of Nova Scotia. It is one of the largest remaining ecological intact watersheds in the world. There's no permanent roads, no mines, no dams. The watershed stores enormous amounts of carbon, which in the long run will mitigate climate change. It's a safe haven for 22 species at risk. It is also an extremely important bird area. It is the main migration route for about 400,000 caribous that travel from the southern Nunavut area down to winter near the Seal River. And polar bears come ashore during the spring. So I am working for the Seal River Watershed Alliance, which is made up of 5 different communities, it's led by the Saisidani First Nation, and we're in partnership with Opipina Piwin Cree Nation, Northlands First Nation, Barren Lands First Nation, and the Inuit of Kivalliq region. And our main goal is to permanently protect the area from industrial development as a Indigenous protected area. And so an IPA is basically different and special because it is Indigenous governments that have the primary decision-making role in managing the land and waters. We will be creating sustainable jobs. We've already created 17 so far in the process. Yeah, so right now we're just in the process of establishing it as an Indigenous protected area. And yeah.
Excellent. Now, we should let people know that you've been generous enough you've got some things that you want to give away right here on the show. So I hope people are listening to a couple of details that Shannon's talking about, because she might ask you a little to repeat what she said, a little quiz later on, and you can.
They're super easy.
It's going to be super easy, but make sure you know we're listening to what's going on. I'll just show them a picture of that soon, guys.
Oh.
So Shannon, the support I gather has been pretty good for it as well. I think you guys did a survey in November. It was last year, maybe. There was about 1,160 people surveyed in Manitoba. 73% agreeing on Indigenous protected areas, and 83% of them agreed on specifically the Seal River Watershed, which is pretty huge.
Yeah, wow, you did your research.
Okay,
good job.
Thanks, Caleb.
You know, the other thing that I found really interesting when doing that, and I don't know if many people know this, but the Canadian provinces are split up into, basically ranked as to how much of percentage of their land they have protected. And at the moment, Manitoba's sitting at 7th on that list. But if you added the 50,000 square kilometers of the Seal River Watershed, it would actually bump us up to 18% of Manitoba landmass and pushes us up to the second province in the country, which would be pretty huge. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 8% of Manitoba's landmass and 0.5 of Canada's landmass.
Pretty neat.
So it's huge.
Yeah.
It must be pretty wild. I mean, we all know, roughly, generally what it's like outside of just the town area in Churchill. It's basically Arctic wilderness.
Yeah.
from barren lands to like forested areas. And I'm sure if you go a little bit out to what you're talking about, must be absolutely pristine. And you're saying there's herds of caribou. It must be just worth protecting. And anyway, it really.
Oh, yes.
Great.
So the Canadian government's on board. They've given you guys a bunch of money, right?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Pet tricks, mate. Too late.
So that's obviously that's a big support for you guys. What are the next steps? How do you guys move forward with securing it and making it happen?
So it was Environment Climate Change Canada who approved the proposal and funded us with $3.2 million. And that 3.2 million is broken up between 3 years. And sorry.
It's okay.
He's just in my way. And that money is used to create the jobs and obviously establish it as an IPA. Sorry, what was your question? The next steps.
Just
sorry.
The next steps are, yeah. What happens from here?
We're working on right now is gaining the grassroots support from the Alliance communities. So right now, our main focus is to just engage and gain Indigenous knowledge from them. So the government knows that the Alliance communities basically has our back and is in support of protecting this area.
Cool. And since this is a Churchill show, how does this affect Churchill directly?
Well, it is very close to Churchill. We're basically just on the bottom, just under it. But we eventually want to get into eco and cultural tourism. And I think it would be really good our plan is to gain partnerships in Churchill, gain relationships, and hopefully work in the future together as one.
Awesome. And I think that would be absolutely beneficial, just for the fact that, like you said, like Seal River Watershed pretty much is just north of North River, pretty much is where all that starts, and people in Churchill do utilize the land and stuff like that. So that would be awesome.
Yes. Yeah. So like the North Seal, I think, is just like an hour away from my parents' cabin. So the Seal is super close to Churchill, and it comes right into the Hudson's Bay.
And I'm reading something here too that that the Seal River Watershed is what was it here? Oh yeah, with the its path spans 260 kilometers from its source to Hudson Bay, yet it is roughly 200 kilometers from the coast that the waters are first greeted by eager and unexpected ambassadors of the ocean, which are harbor seals. I think I didn't realize they went that far inland. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So is that encompass Tadoule? Like, are there seals that are close to Tadoule?
I honestly don't know if they are close.
I'd say pretty close. Like if not there in Tadoule, but pretty close, because 200 kilometers inland is that's pretty incredible.
I'll find out.
Cool.
I highly doubt it, though. I haven't heard.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that too, but as soon as I saw 200, I can't imagine that it's very far away from Tadoule Lake. If that's the case, that's super cool.
Unless there's like a rogue one that goes there sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if people want to follow what you guys are doing and keep up to date or support it in any way, how can they do that?
So we have a website that you can visit, which is sealriverwatershed.ca. We also have a Facebook page, Seal River Watershed Initiative, I believe the Facebook page is called. And like anything new that we add to the website or anything that we're doing, we add onto our website. All the information's there. We do quarterly newsletters. So one of those will be coming out. I actually had one delivered to the Churchill mailboxes in December, so I'm not sure if you guys
I got mine.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're currently working on a winter newsletter, so I'll likely be distributing those in Churchill as well to keep everyone in the loop.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, are we going to test people's knowledge soon about this?
Yeah.
What did you
Okay, so I have 3 different prizes here. I have a really nice tumbler with our logo. Can you guys see it?
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, the logo is beautiful. I only have one size in the sweater. It's a nice big zip up. It's a large. And I have a long sleeve shirt, which is also a large. So I'm gonna ask a few questions, and I guess the first person to comment we'll go with the water bottle first.
Sweet. I'll keep an eye on the comments for you.
Hudson's not allowed
Okay.
to participate.
I know.
He tried to answer that early.
So yeah, someone's gonna have to keep an eye on the comments because I don't have.
I'll keep an eye on the comments for you.
So hopefully, okay. So the first question will be: what are the 3 ethnicities directly related to the Alliance?
And you got to get all 3 people.
All 3.
All
First.
right. We're watching these comments now. I'm sure it's going to be a race.
I hope so. Go ahead. Hey, can you let me know?
Woof,
So maybe
woof,
we could-
woof.
Nobody
Thomas
else
wants
is
to
going to
say
get
hi.
that.
Thomas, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Is that question too hard?
Karen,
maybe?
Oh,
Karen Potter says Cree, Dene, and Inuit.
Awesome. Karen
so
Potter.
did Jill Larkin, and so did
I knew it was going to be a race.
Claudia, and so did Florence, and so did Ashley.
Yeah, so Karen got in first.
Yeah, Karen's the first one.
Cool.
Dude, I don't think I said this next one, but hopefully there's only one community. Okay, which community is leading the initiative? I said that.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
for the sweater.
Oh, I wish I could answer. That's a beautiful sweater.
Size large.
Well, I would need to go to the gym first, but that might inspire me to drop a few sizes so I can wear that cool hoodie. That one deserved a ding, eh? Thanks.
Yeah, well, I had my symbol ready.
Okay.
Is it to
DJ. Oh boy, are we? Does spelling count?
No.
If spelling, it's up to you, Shannon. Does spelling count?
Does
He,
spelling
he,
count?
he
Thomas?
wrote it Tadule.
Does spelling count? Yes or no?
I guess.
He said yes.
Sorry, DJ. Jill Larkin wins.
That's Thomas. Okay,
Not
Right
fair.
on, Thomas. Way to
Passing the
go.
buck there, Shannon. I like.
DJ has one more chance to win
Oh, I've got
the
one more.
long sleeve shirt.
I think
Okay.
Ashley Watts' autocorrect got the best of it there.
Oh, tadpole.
Autocorrected into tadpole.
Sorry, the last question, I guess, will be what are the 3 of 5 of the communities in the Alliance?
3 of the 5 communities in the
That's
Alliance.
kind of hard, actually.
Oh, that's a difficult one.
Oh, they can go on the website and find out, can't they? They can reach
Yeah.
the website and.
Okay, well, I guess we'll give them a bit of time. We'll see.
We'll give them a minute. If not, then I'll come up with another question. I have a wild dog and a wild child right beside me.
Do something funny, Thomas.
I'm trying to find it as well to make sure that I know exactly who the
I
5
don't know
were.
how.
He can sing. You want to sing a song?
Which one?
We've got plenty of singers on this show. You could just sign up. Whoa, what the-
Well, we've got
Yeah,
we've got a bunch of we've got people throwing just random names out there. So what are we doing? But we want the 5, right?
I
Three of
said
the 5.
3 of 5.
Oh, 3 of 5. Okay, so and Churchill's not in it. So we've got Florence, we've got with Taduli, Arviat, and South Indian Lake.
She got it.
Yep, she did.
Of course, my mom did.
All the way from North River. I think she deserves
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Good. At least she's paying attention to what you're doing.
That's right. Congratulations. Florence.
Good job, Mum.
Surprised her Wi-Fi is working out there.
They have a cell phone.
Working
mean,
pretty
they're-
good.
Whatever. Yeah. That was fun.
Right on.
Florence says, Thomas, sing Do You Love Me?
It's a Meatloaf song.
Like if ever do you need me?
Yes.
Ever need me to make you so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now.
Before you go any further, do you love me?
Will you love me forever?
Let me sleep on
She
it.
said Thomas, not you
Will you
guys.
sleep on me?
We know that you guys know how to sing the song.
give you an answer in the morning.
Man,
Sorry. Until the end of time. You know, that song just keeps going. I love the music used to
all
be
of
like
Meatloaf's
that,
songs just keep going.
right? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You gonna give it a go, Thomas?
Okay, come on, Thomas. Thomas.
Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas is on the microphone right now. You gonna sing a song, buddy? Just give us a couple of bars. I'm praying for the end of time.
I'll catch a video of him when he's not paying attention and he's
Perfect.
In the bathroom. I always in the bathroom.
Record him and we'll put it on.
Tell us
we'll put it on
more,
next
Thomas.
week's show.
Tell us more.
I also sing in the shower.
Atta boy, don't
Just
we all?
do a sneaky record, Shannon. We'll put it on next week's show instead.
Yeah.
Right
Well,
on.
thanks, Shannon. Thanks for teaching us all about the Seal River Watershed. It's definitely going to be in people's minds. Then do a bit more research, find out what it's all about, and it's a really good cause. And it's good to have you on the show.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So good to see you, Shannon. And you too, Thomas. Thanks.
See you guys.
Bye.
Okay, yeah. Bye, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun. How you going, Belinda? Haven't heard you saying much lately. You still with us?
I'm good. I've been secretly throwing my ball for the dog to keep her entertained.
Oh. Yep.
Yep.
We'll see how long this goes on for this time, guys. But we're trying to cram everything in because there's just so much entertainment coming your way. Guess what?
Let's do it.
This next bit's gonna blow you away with some entertainment from local people. You know what's happening next is we're gonna be bringing in Jamming with the Jackals, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be jamming with the jackal, jamming with the jackal. I want jam with the jackal. Hey guys, how are ya?
Hey.
Hi, can you hear us now?
Can hear you great.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, look at Miriam. She looks so beautiful.
Well, thank you. You know, I'm the princess.
Yeah, with the fireman.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
So,
Nice plug, Zoli.
so actually, I'm ready for my role for the song. I mean, for the aria, how we call it in classical language.
Hey, Sarah.
The aria.
And
Oh.
Sarah, she's saying to you hi. She will be later on the show. And yeah, Zoli decided to promote a little bit the firefighter department.
Nice.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing a good job.
I could tell.
Yeah, right?
You should light a fire. I want to see him put it out.
Careful what you wish for there.
Come down to the fire hall every Monday evening. We have a training. And
7
we still-
p.m.
And we still have some empty hooks.
How many hooks you got left? Yeah.
3 or 4.
Cool. Well, that's good. Well, I heard that we're in for a treat. You guys, last time you sang a big a song all together from a musical, and what's happening this week?
Do you want to say?
Oh, I'm shy.
Okay. So,
I'm shy.
Bolton, shy.
30 seconds later.
well, a lot of people asked from us to perform something more classical.
Okay.
So we are going on duet from Magic Flute. It's an opera wrote by Mozart. The duet is
written
by Mozart. Pardon my English. The duet is between Princess Pomina and the what's the name of him?
Bird catcher of
Birdcatcher Papageno.
Okay. Excellent. Well, are you guys ready to go? And then we'll
Yep.
have a chat with you.
So,
after.
Zoltan, you didn't have a birdcatcher outfit to wear then?
No, I have my shotgun, but that's not the way. Like Papageno didn't kill them.
Different type of bird catcher.
Okay, hit it, man.
Yeah, we're ready.
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it.
wollen uns der liebe Freund. Wir lieben durch die Liebe allein. Wir lieben durch die Liebe allein. Die Liebe versüßet jede Plage, ihr offert jede Kreatur. Sie würzet unsere Lebenstage, sie wirkt im Kreise der Natur. Ihr hoher Zweck zeigt deutlich an, nichts edler sei als Weib und Mann, nichts edler sei als Weib und Mann. Mann und Weib und Weib und Mann, Mann und Weib und Weib und Mann, reichen an die Gottheit an. Mann und Weib und Weib und Mann, reichen an die Gottheit an. An die Gottheit an. An die Gottheit an.
Incredible. That was amazing.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
I don't even know what to say. Like, that's just mind blown. That was
You know,
That's so neat. Yeah.
I've been here for 14 years now, and this community never ceases to amaze me. Like the talent that winds up here, that was born here, just like the people that come through and the things they can do, it's incredible. So
Amazing. Look at that.
Thank you.
We've been
Thank you,
waiting for
guys.
that for ages. Like, show us you guys met like in the opera or something, or some operatic story. And it's finally to hear it. That was amazing.
so cool. So
is that a
cool.
true story? You guys met doing an opera?
Yep.
Yes. I I traveled to Israel to help out the Israeli opera choir at opera of Verdi, the Attila opera, and we met during the rehearsals.
That's
Cool.
so romantic.
Oh,
So I don't have
right
some
bef-
kind
and
of
then- and then s- and
then
bundle
somehow-
for it?
Right before Valentine's Day, too. What a great Valentine's Day
And
story.
then
Yes,
somehow
well,
ended up in
yeah.
Churchill. How did
It
you
was-
end up here?
It was right before. It was the 4th of January 2004 when I saw her first time.
He remembers that? That's impressive, Miriam.
Yeah.
He's a keeper, Miriam. He's a keeper.
I
my
better.
hey, Sarah, how are you?
Sarah cannot hear you, but she will
just a
join.
moment.
She will
I
join in
will
a
give
second.
her-
No, you start. Okay, wait just a second. Okay, we will start with our little challenges for you guys.
Oh, whoa,
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, we'll
Yeah.
lose. We'll
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
we'll-
Oh,
cut it out
hey.
So, and the first one will go with Zoltan and Sarah, and then I will pitch in.
Well, okay, we've got no idea what's going on here, guys, but
Hey, hi.
you've
I know. I feel like we're all getting thrown under the bus.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. That's
Okay.
all I can tell you.
I got a get out of jail card free last time.
All right, you
Get out of
guys
jail
are close.
free card.
Take it away. Show us. Do what you got to do.
The first one is for Roy.
Take that, Roy.
You have to say the longest word in Hungarian, and it has 23 letters.
No.
The longest
more.
word in Hungarian.
More than 23 letters.
Holy
One word.
It's one word. How many?
It's 44 letters.
Do I have? Are you going to
Yikes.
say it first? And
44
I repeat it?
letters.
Oh.
I will tell it, and you will have to repeat it.
4 letters.
Okay, I'll write it down. Go.
Megszentségteleníthetetlenségeskedéseitekért.
How many syllables is that?
Megszentségteleníthetetlenségeskedéseitekért.
Más shake
Okay, so
Hey, the rhythm was pretty good.
There are more there are longer words in Hungarian, but this is the only one that has a normal English meaning.
What does it mean?
It means
Longest word.
due to your continued inability to be desecrated.
Whoa.
Really? They try to simplify the
word.
I better learn that word. That sounds like a word I need to use a lot.
You know what we do in
Drop it into
Australia
every
is just,
conversation.
we just shorten our words in Australia to one syllable.
Yeah.
Nana Shanagan.
Sunnies.
Hey, Sarah, can you say anti-establishmentarianism?
Anti-establishmentarianism.
Close.
I'd give it. Judges give it to her.
That's my girl.
Judges give it to her.
Anti-established heritism.
Close enough.
Right, who's next?
Okay, it was not bad.
Close enough.
I'm pitching in. Sorry.
Yeah.
Stealing from him the.
Okay.
Hi, I'm back. So the second one will be.
Kayla.
Yep.
Okay. What do you got?
We got a tongue twister.
Okay, what is it? Hit me with it.
Twist tanker.
Twist tunker.
Tanker?
Twist tunker.
Okay. No?
Okay, so I don't know.
Sasha is going on the
Sasha's going on the
road
eating a
and
pretzel.
sucking a pretzel.
And sucking a pretzel, but you have to say it in Russian.
Of course I do. I was like, this is far too easy right now.
You have 10 seconds to find it out.
Okay. Шла Саша по шоссе и сосала сушку.
Say quicker.
Sla Sasha
По шоссе
Pashasse
и сосала
Isa Sala
сушку.
Sushku. Hang on. Sla Sasha Palashe is a Sala Shushku.
Hey!
But Mom,
Hang on,
you
hang
say
on.
it. You say it.
Sla Sasha Pasha say is a Sala Shushku.
Does he sound like he has an accent? Is that what the problem is?
Yeah, no. Total Russian. Шла
Total
Саша по
Russian.
шоссе и сосала сушку.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's
Sla
easy.
Sasha Pasha say is a Sala Shushku.
Shla Sasha
That's all I got.
Basashe Isla Sala Shushko.
Сушку.
Nice.
Sushko, that's what I said.
Sushku. Sushku. La Sasha.
That's what I said. Come on.
Okay,
I want to know what the
great
bowl of
job.
water is for.
Now brain job.
Thank you.
By the end of the third show, you will speak Hungarian, Russian, and Hebrew. All of you.
That would be impressive.
Anyways, next to Belinda.
Sarah, you better be nice to me.
Okay.
I'm never dancing with you ever again.
Okay, so in Russian we have this word. It's kroshichka. It means little crumb. Now, can you guess who says it to who?
Big sister says it to little sister. Maybe parents say it to their children.
Yay!
Hey,
So crazy Russian mothers call their children little crumbs.
little crumbs. My mother used to call me a German swear word.
Cut her off. Cut her off. Cut her off. Quick, cut her off.
That's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Tuning into the...
Okay, Joe.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hit it.
I have no clue what's coming, but I'm ready.
Truth or dare?
Oh, here we go again.
Dare.
No.
I mean,
No.
truth.
Wrong choice.
Truth.
Yeah. We can do
Truth.
truth.
Okay, truth.
Do you have a tattoo?
No.
Okay, now we can switch to dare.
Okay.
Get one.
Okay.
I have the two.
Dare.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
So, do you have the envelope?
Yeah.
I have some envelope. It says for Joe. Variety show number 2. Do not open.
Now
Open.
you can open it.
Okay, I'm
Careful.
gonna open it. Hold on now.
Okay. Oh, got it.
It's probably going to explode, Joe, or something.
Oh, is there
Careful.
like
Put
a
your
bunch
gas
of like
mask on.
is there like a bunch of rubber snakes in here or something? Are they gonna like come like?
No, it's gonna be something very happy and something that
Oh.
everybody.
You have to
Okay.
show it to the camera what you've got
You have
inside.
to show it to the camera.
What's going to be? What's gonna be?
Okay. Looking to see if there's any money in here. I always do that when I get envelopes. Always look to see if.
Money
Let's
to
see
the-
what we got here. So I'm showing it to the camera.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stand
Look
by.
there.
Okay, show it
Show it
to
to the camera.
Oh, is that an LOL doll?
Wait.
You're gonna
Right
make a
here.
noise.
Mama.
Joe, there.
It's a tattoo. It's a tattoo.
I
It's a
dare you.
It's a
tattoo.
tattoo.
It's a tattoo. I think I know where this is going.
It's visible.
I
Look
dare
here.
you.
He's playing the guitar
I dare you to put it on your wrist right here.
on the right wrist.
I think you should put it on his
On the right
face.
On the right,
Yeah, I
on the
think it
right,
should go right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here.
right here.
Yeah, put it on the forehead. Yeah.
Yeah, forehead would be the best.
No, yeah, no, forehead. Yeah, put it on your forehead.
Has to go on my forehead.
Sorry,
I
It's
Joe.
put it on
okay.
my-
It's nice.
Yes, yes.
I'll put it wherever. Okay.
It's a
well,
dare. It's a dare.
Okay, I'll do it.
Pilots
I'll
love it.
have to go and
You had to prepare the bowl of water.
I did, but I had. It's
Oh,
cold.
that's
I
right,
needed
the
to be.
water.
I needed to be hot water, don't I, or warm water? So I have cold water.
I
So
think cold water works.
well, I'll tell you what I'll do. The kitchen's just over there. You guys talk amongst yourselves for 15 seconds. I'll be right back with my new tattoo.
Okay.
Let's see where he puts it.
Okay.
Well-
Well, thank you guys for having us again.
Yeah,
It's
well,
always fun.
yep.
This is my favorite segment, I think.
Thank you so much.
You guys going to prepare?
Ла,
some-
Саша, пошла шала шушку.
Ah,
Exactly.
Sasha Pasha say is a salasushku.
Yeah, that was the best.
Thank you.
Even I made mistakes.
Sasha se pasa se sasusku.
Susku, susku.
You'll make a Russian out of me yet. Hey, I see. I can do it.
Great
thanks,
job.
thanks for being on the show. We're gonna get you. How about
Right.
we have you back next time as well, and you can prepare something else to surprise us with. That was pretty cool.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
So much
Thank
fun.
you.
Bye.
Happy Valentine's
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Valentine's
Yes.
Day.
Happy Valentine's
You too,
Day.
guys.
Well, guess what? Next on the show, guys.
It's a salasushku.
We're going to get straight into the next segment because we've gone for an hour, but we need to move things on a little bit of a wriggle. We've got another interesting little segment. We're going to get Jill Larkin on here, and she's been doing something pretty exciting. She's been sitting sideways on her head. That way. Yes, there we
There we
go.
go.
Is that better?
Hey, Jill, welcome back to the show.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for having me again.
That's a pleasure. You're an adventurer. You've been doing all sorts of things, and today you're going to be speaking about. I'm just going to. You've given me a presentation. I'm going to play that presentation now, and people are going to find out as we look at it what's actually what it's actually about. A little adventure that not a lot of people know about in Churchill. So, can you see that? Hudson Bay Scuba. Do we see that?
I see it.
Yep. Can see
Okay,
it.
good. All right, good. I just mean- okay, so Hudson Bay Scuba. So obviously, when was this, and what's actually happening?
So this picture here is from 2019. I've been interested in scuba diving for quite a few years now, and I only ever went diving in the south, but I was really interested with what was in Hudson's Bay, especially after looking at Lorraine Branson's book, the Churchill Hudson Bay book, because there's a short section on the underwater life from the Hudson Bay, and she talked to a diver and interviewed them. So I was really interested, and then I did a course to get certified in dry suit diving. And then in 2019, you can go to the next slide.
Whoa, I think I went too many slides there. So here, you guys are going into the water and is this in the Churchill River then? Yeah.
That was in the Hudson Bay. So
Okay.
in 2019, my friend Mervyn Reben came to Churchill with a couple junior rangers from Gillam, and we did some diving. We brought all the scuba tanks on the train. We had some gear that we rented, brought it, and then we did some learn to scuba in the pool with the kids.
Cool.
So there's Ryan Hicks on the top right there, and Puriel Uchikat was on the bottom. And then after testing the gear in the pool and getting the kids familiar with it and trying on the wetsuits, we went out and took them into Button Bay. And we did a few dives out there.
Wow. And so, and now we've got a few, like some other slides here. You know, this is what people might be surprised about. Is, you know, the actual, the
We
life.
have starfish and stuff in the bay.
Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I saw the first year. Basically, a few starfish and some anemone. And I didn't have a great camera. So then in 2020, maybe go back a couple slides there, Roy. Yeah, so in 2020, Mervyn came back and we weren't allowed to do anything with the junior rangers. So he just came here basically for a diving vacation with another person from Gillam named Katrina Heinrichs. And we did a bunch of dives. We did 11 dives in Hudson Bay and then one at Goose Creek. So we dove off of the back road at Hidden Beach, Johnson's Bay and Button Bay, Jockville, Eskimo Point, Goose Creek, and then behind the complex. So some of our dives were shore dives. The top left was off Hidden Beach on the back road. That was our first dive to test our gear in the water. And then the top right is at the Dog Beach. And then we did some boat diving, mostly with Brendan McEwen, and we also did one boat dive with Dixon Hunter.
Okay.
And we just so happened to be at Eskimo Point on Patty Woman's Dive Day. So me and Kat took a picture and posted it on Facebook and stuff. It was really neat at Eskimo Point because there was a really, really strong current at the surface. But then as soon as you drop below the surface, there was a strong current pulling you in the opposite direction. And then as we followed it a little bit, it totally turned direction under there.
Wow.
So there's a lot of knowledge needed to go out there. Don't try this at home.
Yeah, you need a good boat driver who's going to really keep an eye on you.
Wow, I can't believe that there's like starfish down there.
Yeah, so there's
mussels, starfish.
Yeah, and that pink, there's a lot of pink. That's like coral encrusted lichen. So it's quite colorful as well.
Wow.
Some more starfish. Well, yeah, the ground looks all motley and interesting colors. Oh, look at that one.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of everything down there except for the jellyfish.
Did you find any cell phones or sunglasses or keys? Because that's what you should do to make some money. Just go out.
Oh, if you go back to the last, go back a couple to the last starfish there, last sea star, right before that one. So that's kind of neat because you can see some of the legs are longer than the other legs. Yeah. So what happens is when a starfish loses its legs, it can grow them back. So those long ones would have been the original legs on the sea star, and then the shorter ones would have been the new ones that grow back.
How would it have lost the legs? Do they molt or did something eat them?
It would have been from predation.
Okay. Those are cute.
And these are brittle stars. These were really neat. I didn't see these until my last dive, and they're very, very active on the bottom, and they move really quickly. And if you go to the next slide, you can see they're eating a fish.
Oh, yeah.
So they really act to clean up the seafloor.
It's bizarre that like when we don't see any of those, if you're like walking along the beach, you don't see any evidence of those living in the water here.
Yeah, once though, Deb Lawson said that she went down Polar Bear Alley after a big storm and she collected a whole bunch of sea stars.
Wow.
And I think Janelle Hunter has seen the same thing at her cabin at Button Bay as well. But I've never seen sea stars washed up on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one, check this out. Alien. Look at it.
That should have gone in the pet show.
That's pretty cool. That is
Yeah, that's Mervin's video. That's probably one of the coolest creatures I've ever seen. They were quite curious. So once we started taking pictures and filming, they were coming right up to the camera.
oh.
And I don't
So
know
is
if
it-
They're
but it's
invisible. They're
little
kind of
ears, like,
see-through.
Is it kind of like a seahorse fairy?
it's more like a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Huh.
And here's some
So
cone
cool.
jellies. Those electrical looking sort of. Wow.
Yeah, we saw a lot of jellyfish-like creatures that we couldn't identify, and it's pretty hard to get pictures of them too. Like
Oh,
you need to find something to put behind it to get a good picture. But many different creatures like that.
What
And
about
this
one?
from Goose Creek, so that's a small jackfish, northern pike. We spent like 2.5 hours in Goose Creek, and most of that time we were only in 4 feet of water.
There's coral?
Oh, look, that's a nice one with the seaweedy looking stuff.
Yeah, the stuff that looks like coral, I've never seen anything like that before.
Like the top left corner, yeah.
Yeah, it was so creepy looking. Like we saw a few of those. So if anybody watching knows what that is, let me know. I don't know if there are freshwater corals or not. Now
Hey.
this is back in Hudson Bay. This isn't in Goose Creek. So for those of you that like swimming in Goose Creek, you're not going to run into one of these there.
Wimps. Oh wow.
Hey, Jill, sorry to interrupt you. We had a question from Sandra Cook wondering what size are the sea angels?
The biggest ones were about 2 inches.
Okay, so little ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the anemones were incredible. I couldn't stop taking pictures of them. Like some rocks were just covered.
And this is in Button Bay? These ones
Yeah.
where the enemies are? So how
Yeah.
deep of water are they in?
We were diving. Oh, just a second. Go back to that anemone. Look in the bottom.
Valentine's.
The love heart, yeah.
So we were diving mostly in the water just past like the low tide mark. So it was about 30 feet, and I think our deepest dive was 50 feet. And we kind of kept going back to the same areas because we didn't feel like we saw everything in those areas. But I think if Mervin and Kat come back next summer, or if I get to do any diving with any other local people, I think we're going to try and go deeper just to see more diversity.
At that depth, is there like is there a chance of getting the bends if you come up? Like, is that considered a deep dive, or it's?
No. 30 feet is a really shallow dive.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to do a safety stop or anything.
Okay.
We did our 50-foot dive. We did do a safety stop, but when you go diving in the south, like on a guided trip with a dive master, usually you stay within the 60-foot range, because if you're certified as an open water diver, you're certified up to 60 feet.
Okay.
I've done more certifications, so I've done quite a bit of diving, like at 100, 120, 130 feet max. But in the Hudson Bay, even if we could find spots that were that deep, it would probably be so dark that you wouldn't really be able to see any of this life.
Right.
And it might be less active.
Yeah.
Go for the nudie branch.
Jill, I got some questions for you.
In the world that are obsessed with nudie branches. Like there's multiple Facebook groups and people talk about nudie branches all the time.
Jill, I'm curious, when you guys were diving, were you trying to keep it kind of like slack tide so there wasn't much of a current going from high to low? Or, you know, were you judging it by that? Or what kind of tidal times were you going?
Well, when we were diving off of shore, we had to keep in mind that we had to swim back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we always made sure that we were diving when the tide was coming in, so it would push us back into shore rather than suck us out. And then when we were boat diving, we tried all different tides, and the current on the bottom is always very different from the surface.
Mm-hmm. And were you guys, when you're doing boat dives, would one of you have a buoy attached to a rope so that the boat driver could follow you, or was Brendan using bubbles? Or
yeah, we all had buoys. Yeah, like me and Kat kept our buoys not inflated, so we had them, like if we got separated from the group, then we could inflate our buoy, but Mervyn had his buoy inflated the whole time just so the boat driver could follow us.
Right.
Sorry, I had to zip through those slides there, Jill. We're just
How thick was your wetsuit?
Well, I wore a 7mm wetsuit, and then I wore a thinner full body wetsuit underneath.
So you weren't diving in a dry suit?
No, I wasn't. I did the dry suit training in West Hawk Lake, thinking that I would use a dry suit here. But when I dove with the Junior Rangers, there was no way we were going to put them in dry suits. So we rented wetsuits from Sea North.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I have to dive with what the kids are wearing. Like, I can't wear a dry suit if they're wearing wetsuits. So I did that, and then I liked it. So I bought my own wetsuit, and that's what I used this summer.
Nice. Well, next time you guys go, if you're looking for other people, I've been wanting to dive here for 14 years, so I'd love to come out.
Yeah.
How cold is the water?
It was below freezing. But because it's
there's something.
Hey, what's going on there, Roy?
Nothing.
Sorry, Jill, it was how cold?
It was below 0.
Wow. Just
cold.
to give all our viewers an idea how cold the bay can be. Yeah.
But it was so exciting, you didn't even notice how cold it was.
Were there noticeable like thermoclines going down? You could change. You could feel the difference from the surface water got a lot colder as you went down. Were there noticeable lines of temperature change?
I didn't find it too drastic, like compared to diving in West Hawk Lake, where there's like a definite thermocline. It seemed quite a bit more gradual here. Like you couldn't go into an upper level of water to warm up.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just cold.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks, Jill. And maybe, if you go out again, then let Caleb know. Take him out. He's not scared.
I will for sure.
And take some more pictures. And that was pretty interesting. I know most folk probably never seen what's down there, and you got those photos. So pretty.
Yeah, I had no idea that was down there. That's pretty awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. And I just want to say hi to all my little friends watching in Winnipeg tonight.
Okay. Thanks, Jill. See you next
Jill.
time. Bye-bye. That was cool. Always looking for interesting new sort of things to have on the show. If you've got something interesting and different you want to tell us about on the show, you never know. Give us a bell and tell us about it.
Hey, here's my tattoo, by the way, guys.
Oh,
Yay, Joe!
I think it's beautiful.
That's so pretty. Look at that. Yeah.
What was the best? What temperature did you put that in the water, Joe?
Scalding. I wanted to make sure that it.
It's stuck.
I wanted to make sure that it's stuck. You know, if somebody took the time to challenge me to give myself a tattoo, then I better go all the way. Definitely not the same temperature as the Churchill River or the Hudson Bay. And anybody that's been in the July 1st Bay dip knows exactly how cold that water is.
All right, folks. In a minute, well, Caleb's going to play a song, but I'm just going to explain to you while he's getting ready. Behind me, you're going to see this phone number here. This is because in the next, after Caleb's finished his song, we're going to have a quiz. And I've already been quizzing the town. You may have seen me out in the post office doing my thing, asking a few quizzy questions. And we're just going to take a random caller that we're going to ask 5 questions. They're 5 easy questions about Churchill. You come on the show, call this number on your phone, and put in the code when it tells you to. And if it's one person, or maybe we'll just get the first person that calls in, you answer those questions. And if you get them right, like if you get more right than the people in the town that I've already filmed, if you're sort of going against them. So the winner out of you and the other people on the video, the winner is going to win a prize. So that's the very next challenge. So if you want to be the random caller, call this number, go on that right now, and we're going to have a challenge. And then after that, we're going to speak with Amelia and Robin from the Subarctic Friendship Circle. So we got a song and a quiz and another awesome chat about workshops and things. So what have you got for us, Caleb?
Well, I was just thinking, I think next time we should put Jamming with the Jackals at the end of the show so that none of us have to follow them. That would be a good idea. I'm just going to sing a song called Brown Paper Bag. That's what I've got for you.
And who's this one by?
It's by me.
Yeah, it's an original. Thanks, mate. Go for it.
Well, there's a brown paper bag stuck to a lamppost outside my apartment. Well, I've seen all sorts of people wander past. You've seen the little kids happy, holding the hand of a parent, and the dog stuck on leashes pulled by man-eating quiches. Yet nobody has seen it, just passed it by without a second glance. Well, I know how it feels, that brown paper bag stuck to a post with no place to go, just waiting for the wind to blow again. Oh, but alarm has been waiting for years, yeah. Or it feels like it anyway, and is bored and depressed and needs someplace new, something new to do, but it's stuck to a post, poor paper bag. Well, I know how it feels, that brown paper bag stuck to a post with no place to go, just waiting for the wind to blow again, for the wind to blow again. Poor paper bag, poor paper bag, poor paper bag.
Right on, Caleb. When did you write that one?
Oh shit! Sorry. probably 15, 20 years ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's always nice to revisit those ones, eh?
Yeah.
That's a nice little one. Very cruisy.
Mm-hmm.
Brown paper bag.
Brown paper bag. Yeah, that's great.
Brown paper bag.
There you go. You can punch in some harmonies next time.
Where's
That's
the caller,
right.
guys? We need a caller for the quiz. Did anyone call the number? You had to call that number, put that code in. I hope it works. I'll check the messages to see if anyone's tried and it didn't work.
Yeah, call people. Come on.
Okay, well, otherwise we just go with the town. But I mean,
But we don't want the town. Like they've already given their answers. Why don't you folks just pick up the phone right now? Just pick it up.
Pick up the phone. Okay.
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. We've just a couple more seconds, guys. Someone better call that number. Come on, Rhoda. Normally Rhoda calls in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were shocked when Rhoda called us last time.
That was awesome. I love that.
That was cool. Well, oh, hey, I just heard a ding. Someone's here.
All right.
Yay! Is it Rhoda? No.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. Who have we got on the show? Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show.
Where did they go?
You have won a free cruise.
Your social insurance number
I was just gonna
has
say,
been flagged for.
This is the enforcement department of the social insurance of Canada.
There is an officer coming to your home if you don't deposit $5,000.
You know what? I think someone tried to get. Oh, here they are. We're going to try them again. Okay.
Oh, that's Sandra Cook.
Is it?
Just knows the number, eh?
Well, make sure you turn your Facebook down so we can hear.
Hi.
Oh, is it
Sandy?
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
Oh, there's another caller as well. Oh, we've got plenty of callers now.
Here we go.
Let's I'm gonna admit this second person. We're gonna put two people against the town. Let's just wing it. Let's wing it. All right. So who's our other caller here?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's this?
Hi.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas.
We got Thomas and Sandra. Oh, there's another person, but I don't know how we're going to do this. Let's do three people against
You
the
mean
town.
you didn't prepare for three callers, Roy?
I don't want to say no to them. Let's do three people against the town because I.
Hey, all right.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Who, Thomas and Sandra, and who else is there?
I don't know that number.
Who's the last person that just called in?
45115. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
This is Canadian Revenue Agency. Your
With an accent.
Oh, well done.
Oh, good. They're calling from Russia.
Was that? That sounds like somebody that we just heard from.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's how it's going to go. I'm going to ask a question, and then one of all three of you, you're all playing together. If you all win together, then we put you in a random draw out of the three of you to see who's going to be the winner out if you three win. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a question, and then we're going to see what the town says and see who got the right answers. Here we go. Your first question. Ready?
Yep.
What street in Churchill is named after Dene Peacemaker?
Santa Delta Way.
That sounds like all three of them got it.
That sounds like all three of them got it. So someone keeps score. We got one. You got the first question right. Shall we see what the town has to say? Let's see what the town.
There's something. I don't know.
Don't have an idea.
I'm not aware.
Santa Delta.
Santa Delta.
I better know that one, otherwise I'm gonna get fired. You told me these weren't gonna be difficult.
Wouldn't it be her? I know there's one in Mississippi now. But I don't know if that would be.
Yeah.
No, I can hear it on here.
I don't know. Her. I'll try her. No.
You can hear it on here.
Neanderthal? Neanderthal?
No.
Neanderthal. Something like that.
Santa Delta.
Is that the door?
Santa Delta.
Santa Delta's a
we go. We had a few right there, if mostly wrong, but that's how we go. So that was fun. All right, we've got a bit of a groove on going here, guys. Let's see. We're winging it here. We're winging it. So you guys got one right, the first one. The second one, here we go. What does the Cree word, what is the meaning of the Cree word Manitoba?
Two rivers. Two rivers.
Anyone else?
I don't know.
Okay. Caleb, what is the answer?
Answer is Narrows of the Great Spirit.
That is the correct answer. Let's see what the town has to say.
Oh, come on.
Manitoba. I need some for two.
Can't see the video there, Roy.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that, Caleb. Would you can see the video? Let's try it again.
There you go.
See, they're not going to want to join now, right? So
No idea. No.
Oh, Dick.
Don't know. Oh my God. I don't know.
not sure.
Place together?
Something water. I don't know. Muddy water.
Manitoba. You know what? I don't know.
Oh, that way, you know what? Let's see what wait, but I don't think it's right.
That's a really good one. I wouldn't have a clue. No idea.
Well.
Well done, community.
No one got that one, so that's fine.
Well, that's good. That's how we learn. Now we all know what it means.
Yeah, Narrows of the Great Spirit. All right, callers, how you going? Feeling lucky?
Yeah.
Okay, no cheating. What is the name of a beluga's forehead?
Melon.
I think
On it.
Yes, it is. It is the melon. Let's see what the town has to say. Can you see it?
You can see a black screen.
Don't know.
It's not. Oh, I need to get out more and
Can't remember.
Bowl? No. Bowl hit?
Evan, you're a guide.
I don't know.
Whale forehead. It's the best I can do.
I was gonna say melon, but it's not.
Yes, it is, Kevin.
That's right.
Yeah, boy.
I'm burning and crashing right now. I'm not sure. That's not good.
Bulbous?
I want to say dome, but I don't think it's.
Don't know.
I know there's a name to that. I'm not sure.
Well, got a couple of right answers there.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would have got that either. That would make me a bit of a melon head. So
Yeah. Well, let's get to the next one. What is the name, callers, of the Churchill ladies hockey team? What is the name?
I don't
of
know.
the Churchill
Bears.
ladies.
Bayline Braves.
Yes. We have a winner. Is someone keeping score? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what the town has to say.
Oh, I should know this. I know they got a bear.
Don't know.
It's not Storm. It's that's the school name. I love Lady Bears. I don't know.
Lady Bears. Oh, my mind is blank. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Can't think of it either. I don't know this stuff.
Feline Braves.
Yay!
Is it the Warriors or something? Feline.
Go, Donna!
Oh, the Braves. I know that one.
Good question. Churchill Lizards.
Renegades or something? No, I can't remember.
Feline Braves?
Yay, Kelly!
Good on you, Kelly.
Well, the Bayline Braves.
Yeah, Kim. She's on the team.
Yeah, I think Kim knows. Yeah.
All right, we're getting somewhere, guys. All right, there's 5 questions. Here comes your 5th question. So, what's the score so far, scorekeepers?
I'm only keeping score of the callers.
Yep, that's
and
it.
So out of 2 questions, they got 3 out of 3. Like all 3 of them got it, and Thomas got the 4th one just by himself. And then nobody got the 2nd question. So.
Ooh. So,
So if Thomas also gets this one as well as the other ones, then Thomas has answered more correct than anybody else.
Okay, well, I have no idea how we're
He
scoring.
comes
this
from
one.
good stock. Look how well his mum and his grandmother have done lately on the show. They know their stuff.
Okay, well, the final question is, what is the name of Rhoda's pig?
Arnold. Arnold.
Sounds like all 3 there.
Like everyone got that right.
I think so.
All right, let's see what the town has to say.
Arnold. Arnold. I got one.
Arnold.
I got one right.
Arnold.
What's his name?
Arnold.
Oh, I knew it.
Hey.
Arnold.
Arnold, that's right. Yeah, it's Arnold. 1 for 5. Thanks for the hint.
Arnold.
Ireland.
No, come on. Arnold?
Oh, good one, Dale.
Arnold. I know that
Everybody
one.
knows the thing.
Right? It is. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Arnold. Arnie.
Arnold. That one I wrote.
Arnold.
Dick for the win. Dick for the win.
For sure.
That's awesome.
Right, so I reckon we put in all of the callers in
I agree.
the winner from the town. Let's see who the winner of the town is. They can go in a random draw. So 4 out of 5, the winner from the town is Kelly.
Kelly.
That would work.
Well done, Kelly.
As far as the callers went, the Canadian Revenue Agency got 3 out of 5. Sandra got 3 out of 5, and Thomas got 4 out of 5.
Well done, Thomas.
Thank you.
Can we put them in the draw right now and do a prize?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we got, who have we got on the phone? We got Zoltan?
Zoltan, yeah, I got one only.
That's fine. You're a caller. You're in on the prize. It's a random draw. And we'll put in Kelly. And who else we got there, guys? Tell me. Forgot.
Thomas.
Sandra. Thomas. Yep.
Thomas and
Hello.
Sandra's the other one.
Okay. And Sandra. Have we got everybody? Zoltan, Thomas, Sandra, and Kelly?
Yeah.
All right. Let's win a prize.
Nice. The odds are good. The odds are good on this. Let's go.
All right. Okay, here we go. Can you see this? Can you see the wheel?
We can see the wheel.
Okay, let's do it. Let's just draw it. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, for the win.
Oh, Thomas!
Thomas,
you
you
won!
won!
The winner.
How do you feel, Thomas?
You won. Great.
Right on, buddy. Way to go.
That's awesome. Hey, Thomas, do you want to see what you won?
Sure.
Okay, let's get you a prize right now. Hang on, let's get you a prize. Here we go. Prize. All right, shuffle. Okay, let's have a look at prize for Thomas. Okay, you're going to win a piece of art or something, okay? Let's check it out. Let's see what Thomas is going to win. Let's spin the wheel.
We're not looking at the
We
wheel.
don't see the wheel,
We're not looking at the
Roy.
wheel.
Okay, I won't spin it yet. Okay, I already spun it. Can you see it now?
Yep,
Yep.
we can
Yep.
see it
Yep.
now.
Yep.
All right, Thomas. Thomas, you're going to win some money. No, yes. $50 at the Northern.
Perfect. He can go buy whatever treats he wants.
Yes.
$50.
That's
Wow.
awesome, buddy.
What are you going to buy, Thomas?
Congratulations.
I don't know.
Something nice for your mom,
I
huh?
was just gonna say, buy something nice for your mom.
Yeah.
I already have something nice for her for Valentine's Day.
Oh, atta boy. Good man.
Maybe you could
Good
make her
man.
supper one night. Go shopping at the Northern.
There you go.
Oh, how?
Well, that was really cool. What a great little thing. Oh, and Thomas, do you remember what the what Manitoba means in Cree?
Nope. I don't know.
I can't remember.
You'll never forget it. It's the Narrows of the Great Spirit.
Narrows
that-
of the Great Spirit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's the
He
one.
says, whatever. Give me my $50.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Thomas and Zoltan and Sandra, for calling
you,
in.
guys.
Thank you, Kelly, for winning the town comp. And let's keep going. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Whee!
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, for the next bit of the show, we have got another Churchill Chats segment. And today we're going to be talking with Robin and Amelia from the new program, which is putting on all these workshops for us. I wonder
Warrior
if
Caregiver Program.
well, it's the Warrior Caregiver. It's part of the Friendship Circle as
Oh, okay.
Center, as well
Okay,
as...
I'm going on. I'm turning on my video. Sorry.
You tell him, Robin. Everyone, bugger off.
They're playing Minecraft, so they get pretty explosive over there sometimes.
Fair enough.
I was just telling people, Robin, all these workshops that have been promoted around town right now, which is super cool. It's a bit of a collective sort of effort
Collaboration.
by where did this come from? Tell us.
Amelia, are you there with us?
She's supposed to be. She's not
Okay,
gonna-
so it kind of came up just from hearing community need over the last little while, looking for events and things. And so the Subarctic Friendship Circle, which is a part of the Churchill Health Center group, kind of collaborated with lots of people in different towns to put on various events, kind of to promote life promotion while we're at home.
Fantastic, and I guess everyone's got those things in their letterbox with the schedule of all the different workshops. Today we were making dog treats. There's bannock making for kids and adults. There's yoga every Monday night. It's just so much going on. So thank you, and maybe we can. Yeah, I've got a few things to show here that you've sent me, so we'll look through those, and you can just keep telling us, about. What else
Yeah,
is
so
going on.
the activities are going to happen throughout the month of February and, there's Amelia, the month of February and March. We haven't posted the March schedule yet. So it's going to be various events gauged for families and females. And then the Warrior Caregiver Program has their ongoing activities for males in the community. So we have, like Roy said, we have our yoga on Mondays, every Monday until the end of March till at 6. Then the men's cooking is Wednesdays. We had the dog treats this morning, which was
chaotic, but a lot of fun for the kids. And then today, actually, this is going to be the kickoff for the snow art contest. So just go out, get creative, and try and build anything in the snow. Send it into the Subarctic Friendship Circle's Facebook page. All the entries are going to go. You're going to get a small popcorn and a slushie from Skip the Canteen. And then on the next variety show, which is in 3 weeks, I think on the 6th of March, right, Roy?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll announce the top 3.
So, okay. So that's just yet another awesome challenge. So you're saying that the Subarctic Friendship Circle and your whole workshop program is starting a new competition starting today. And you're telling people to make ice, like sculptures of any kind, like you're talking about like snowmen, castles, anything that they build up with snow or ice, right? And then in 3 weeks,
absolutely,
they have to send those entries to you, to the Facebook page, to the Subarctic Friendship Group Circle Facebook page, and send the photo to you. And then in 3 weeks' time, on the next variety show, you're going to have a look at them all, and you're going to give a prize away.
That's it.
What kind of prize? What sort of prize?
Amelia?
Okay. Yeah. Well, the prize for the bigger prizes. So for this one, the snow sculpture is going to be a pizza party. So a couple pizzas from the cafeteria and a little gift card to the Northern. So you can share it with friends or family or whatever. Yeah, it would be a fun little prize. Yep.
Cool. Well, we'll keep an eye on your Facebook page and posting around all the places, and we'll now that everyone knows, we better look out for it and enter that competition. Thanks.
Yeah, and that way people can walk around and check out other people's sculptures outside their homes and stuff like that. So hopefully we get lots of different community members involved.
Okay, fantastic. We should just go back and say about this yoga, guys. Now's your chance to try yoga if you've not really done much of it before, because it's virtual, so you don't have to show your video or anything. You just follow Erin, and there's some nice music, and she talks you through everything, and it's really relaxing. It's really nice.
It's also beginner's yoga, so she probably won't make you do that pose. But if you'd like to by the end of the series, you never know, you might be able to do that.
So guys, are there other workshops and things coming up as well?
Yeah, I was just going to add sorry.
No, go ahead, Amelia.
I was just going to say for the yoga in particular, the last session that Erin's organized, Rob is going to be on playing the cello, and it's going to be a lot more of an intimate sort of special night. So if you start participating and you really like it, you definitely have one awesome session to look forward to at the end.
Sounds like that one should be going on tomorrow. Valentine's yoga.
Yeah, yeah. But sorry, Robin, you can share a little bit more about the other events that are coming up if you like, or.
Yeah, so tomorrow we partnered up with Patricia to help her support the Valentines for the Elders. So everybody get out tomorrow and deliver. Then we also partnered up with the Churchill Creative Collective. So on Thursdays, we sort of dubbed that art night. So this coming week, we have paint night with Sandra. And then we'll have more soap making with Claudia on the 25th. We've also rescheduled the smudging workshop for the 21st at 7. And then we have on the 20th some adult baking workshop, and then kids Hispanic workshop on the 27th with Lena.
Awesome.
So a lot of different various activities for every different age group or gender. And so kind of just join in whatever you want to do. You just have to email or call the hospital switch line and let Tiffany know what you're interested in.
So there was a thing that came in the post not long ago that had a list of activities you could do and things that were given out. Was this part of this as well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
Is there limited numbers for some of those things? Like I assume in the paint night, you got to get supplies and stuff. Is that being provided, or are those things that people have to go out and pick up themselves?
The supplies are all being provided for all the workshops. So that's just a shared contribution between Subarctic Friendship Circle and then Creative Collective is hosting them. So we've, partnering with them to host that. And then so yeah, all the supplies are free for any of the special workshops Robin's talking about. But Caleb, I think you touched on the Town of Churchill hampers, which we also put out and are promoting in partnership. So
Right.
Town of Churchill and FIA, like through the rec department, also receive grant funding, similar to how you guys are putting on the variety show through the Stay Home, Stay Safe Manitoba campaign. And a lot of the funding for the workshops we're doing is coming through that same grant. And it's a big partnership with the town.
Gotcha.
Plus you can, each community member can get the hampers from FIA. And so we're also promoting that. So you can kind of do your own activities at your own pace at home. And that's through the rec department.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love how all the groups are working together
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
awesome.
It's
It's really
pretty
cool.
awesome. There's lots going on.
Mhm.
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes to show like how connected the community really is, whether in person or virtually, and like how easy it is for us to all still keep connected. So it's really awesome to see the strength of the community come forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. It's all.
That's why we live here.
Mhm.
Shall I play some music now?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to play some. I was just going to break the silence, guys. You guys going to have a dance? Anyway, yeah, I think it's really great. All those things that are happening, that they're all got. You just have to register. I guess there's limited spots, like we said. So there's information on those pamphlets that went out to everyone. How to get involved? Is that the best way? What's the easiest way if people are thinking right now? Or maybe I should join a workshop. What should they do?
So right now, people could check out the Subarctic Friendship Circle Facebook page, which is pretty active. We try and do regular posts. And for anyone that participates in any of the workshops, we really encourage you to send in some pictures of you in the middle of it or your final product. So that's also the homepage right now for the Warrior Caregiver Program, which Jill and Leonard and DJ are part of, and they spoke about it the last variety show. You can always send us messages there, post pictures, share a comment, or you can always call the hospital and ask to speak with myself or Robin or Jill. Tiffany's taking all the registrations for any of the workshops. And yeah, that's just like we try and be really connected and out there. And Subarctic is also not just necessarily for everyone in Churchill. I mean, obviously that's our primary audience, but we love to see what other communities are doing and how they're keeping active and that kind of stuff too. So definitely it's a great place for people to post some of their activities.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, I think everyone should have a look at that. There's absolutely something for everyone in all of those workshops, from yoga to making things for your dog or making soap or making food.
Yeah.
These are great things.
Yeah. And if I can just share too, Roy, for a second, Subarctic's been around for about 4 years now, but we are a volunteer group. So we have some members from the staff at the hospital on it, but we are a volunteer group, so we're always looking for ideas and people to get out and be involved. So whether you want to like have a regular role, like Claudia, for instance, does, and Janelle and Jill, or you want to be someone who just kind of helps out with like little events, we're always looking for people to contribute and share their ideas. And the other thing that we're forming is like a knowledge keepers group. So it's basically, that would be a special group of people who can, have a real deep understanding of Churchill and the Churchillian identity. And they want to share some of their knowledge about the community. So there's a lot of different people at that table too, and they can help guide some of the decisions we make. They're also, that their decision making might also help influence like some of the decisions within the hospital too. So if you're interested in either of those roles, please feel free to give us a call or send us a message, and we'd be happy to speak with those people.
Great. I'm sure there's people that would do want to get involved in this kind of thing, because it's a good way to give back. And if you're not quite sure what you want to do with yourself, but you got some energy to give, just go with you guys.
Yeah, it's really going well, Amelia. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, we're so excited, and especially with the new Warrior Caregiver team. in place. Like they're just really building up a lot of the different activities and reaching people that we hadn't otherwise been able to like engage with. So we have so many success stories coming from that. And Robin's team at, you know, in the mental health group and that kind of stuff is super enthusiastic. So people are just kind of coming together where they can, and then like we've been partners with Creative Collective kind of since the beginning, and even the school and the town. So people coming together, it's just a great way for us to support engagement and life promotion, really, which is all about hope, purpose, meaning, and belonging for Churchillians. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's great. Well, I'm glad we've had the chance to promote your live promotion here on the Churchill Variety Show.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is such an awesome platform, and it's always a fun activity, the last two especially.
It's been great. It's been a great partnership and working with everybody.
Woohoo! Okay, guys. We'll see you on the next show, because you're going to come and tell us the winner of the sculpturing competition, give away a prize, and tell us, keep us updated with all the workshops and all the other activity that you've been doing. So thanks.
Will do.
Yeah, you bet.
Thanks, everyone. Great job.
Great. Can't wait. See ya.
Bye.
See you
Happy
guys.
Valentine's.
Hey guys, well, let's get straight into our next segment. It's called, we've got another challenge. You know what it's called? Animal Call.
Animal Call.
Animal Call. So that means we see who's got the goods when it comes to making animal noises.
This one I'm looking forward to.
Well, what is it? Joe? Talk us through here.
Well, people in Churchill can be identified out of town, in the city, anywhere else by the trademark goose calls. You know, I've been in the city a few times, and waiting for a bus downtown Winnipeg, and heard something that doesn't quite match with the city sounds, and I'd be hearing off in the distance, and then right away I'd be like, okay, who's from Churchill here that's doing that? And sure enough,
true.
It'll be somebody that's calling me from across the street doing a goose call to get my attention.
It's like the Australian, like we have cooey in Australia, so it's like the Canadian version.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of entries here. Some of them are weird and wonderful and creative, so that's pretty cool. This one is from Celine. Is it Mathieu?
Mathieu? It's French. Ask Mary to pronounce it.
It's Celine Mathieu. Okay, here we go.
Celine. Oh, that's great.
Cool.
That's creative, right?
Nice.
I like it. Let's get open.
I love it.
Like how the thumb comes up for like a little wing movement in the back.
Yeah, that's
That's great.
I'm not sure how many geese she'll get with that, but you never know.
This one is from Florence Hamilton. Just a photo, but it's a little.
My dog loves that one.
He hears a snow goose.
I thought the dog was part of the thing. Yeah. Okay, next on the quiz. So we had Florence. Thank you, Florence. Now this is from
Henry. Huh?
Little Henry Cranford.
Henry. Huh? Mommy, what?
He's getting there, isn't he? He
Yeah.
knows what to do.
Henry. Huh? Mommy, what?
Yeah,
Henry. Huh?
that was good. He knows it's that kind of
He'll get there. He's well on his way.
Oh, okay. Now this one is another one from the Cranford house. This is Sam. Sam Cranford. What was that, Sam? One more time. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice.
Cool.
Very good. Very good.
Where's Scott? I thought Scott would be doing one. Come on.
Oh, no, let the kids do it. And we've got 2 from the Jackal House. Very, very active in the challenges, the Jackal House. Good to see. This is firstly from Avia.
That's great.
That was cool.
Awesome.
And one more. One more from the same family. This is from Sarah Jackal. Here we go. Sarah's turn.
That's brilliant.
That's great.
That's great.
So that was our animal call quiz, guys, which was heaps of fun. Let's see if we can give away another prize. Let's keep things moving.
Any geese flying in the sky right now?
If there are any geese flying in the sky right now, then they're a bit wayward, I'd say.
Yeah.
Are we looking at the wheel?
Yep.
Yep.
The wheel.
Palms, it just takes, never looking at the wheel. Okay, so let's spin the wheel. Let's see who's going to be the winner.
Looks like it's Celine. Congratulations, Celine.
Congratulations, we have a winner. So what happens after that is we've got to give somebody an actual prize, and that is going to be today this prize right here for Celine. Getting ready to hand out this prize, are you, Belinda?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready, Roy.
All right. Let's spin that wheel and give away a prize. This is for Celine for the animal call. Ooh, ooh.
You guys need big time practice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there you go. That one's
not a kookaburra.
That's all I got.
$54 at the Northern. Whoa.
There you go. Yay.
Right on.
Well. Oh, no.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Look how much money we're giving away. It's $100 at the Northern alone today. That was pretty cool.
Hey, Joe, I was just looking back over some of the old comments there, and I think this is going back to when you asked about whether the seals went in all the way to Dooley, and Stephanie, all the only comment was they don't come that far in, but I assume it has to be about that question.
Well, yeah. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, that's good to know. It's got me thinking now. As soon as I saw that little stat that seals can be found 200 kilometers inland, like I
guess it's not quite all the way, but it's still pretty far.
Not quite all the way, but still pretty far. Yeah. So it has I'm a big time geography nut. So my all my geography alarms were ringing, ding, 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 ding.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly how it sounds.
Your spider senses.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, guys. Well, this is the part of the show called Meet the Artist. So we bring on a up-and-coming, emerging kind of artist that might be hiding in the shadows slightly, and we bring them on the show and have a chat with them about what they're up to, what they're doing. And today's guest is a visual artist. He also is a painter, and he also designs video games, and he also does 3D printing, and he is the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bram McPherson. Thank you. Let's get him on the show, Bram. Oh, he's run away. He's coming. Here he is.
Hey, there he is.
This is great.
Hi, Bram.
Hello.
Hey, Bram.
Am I here? Hello.
You're with us.
Yeah. What an introduction.
Oh, sorry. I've got a very janky setup right here.
It's all right. Well, don't worry, I've got the buzzer ready for you. If anything goes wrong, mate, we make it as awkward as possible. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, Rob, I mean,
couldn't help it. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry. That was another awkward moment. Look, Bram, I think most people in town have seen your work. Like you've been painting the iceberg in, and you've put on Facebook. You're quite active with the stuff that you do, which is certainly much different to most of the other kind of artists. I don't know how would you explain your art and your influences? Why don't you start us off there, and these guys can come in with some questions for you, and let's have a chat.
Well, my influences definitely come from an early age of video games, obviously. Anything from The Legend of Zelda or Silent Hill has especially been a bigger influence on my recent works. My parents were my father was a big video game kind of guy. He's kind of what got me into all that type of thing. But art was always in the house. I'm sure you know some of my mother's work, Donna McPherson. She's the one that does like the wood carvings, she's got a bunch of work at the seaport and things like that. And so she was probably a big influence there too. Very
Cool.
supportive.
And Legend of Zelda and Silent Hill, those are two very different feeling and looking games right there. That's quite a wide influence.
Yeah.
Silent Hill's pretty creepy, and Legend of Zelda is quite cartoony. So that's quite a different.
Sort of from how I grew up to where I ended up, I guess you could say.
Well, while we're on that topic, I'm just going to show people some pictures you've sent me, which is things that you're actually like designing games. And can you just briefly tell us, like, how do you do that? Is this like a program that you have to go in and you make the game, or
So a lot of the stuff with the game design, it starts out in like art. I do sketches, and like this is sort of like a mock-up of a project that I was working on for like like the old 90s Lands of Lore kind of video games and stuff like that. But it always starts with like art for me. Well, I'll draw like what I kind of think the characters, the story, the world kind of thing. And then that goes into various programs, whether I'm making it a 3D game or a 2D game. There's some sprite work there that's for 2D games that I've been working on. And there's a screenshot or two of like some of the 3D models that I've been doing. And I'm sort of all over the place at this current moment, but very much still learning for a lot of things. Sorry,
go ahead.
That's a sprite sheet that I was working on for a character. It's got all the animations needed for like the movement and the attacks, which I'll then take into a program called Godot. So that's basically a game engine where you can bring all these assets in and sort of like taking them node for node and putting it all together and making like sound and movement translate to a lot of it's a lot of code as well.
How many different animations is this to make this happen?
For a character, like a full playable character, it should be probably around 20 to 50 animations. Enemies are a lot less. They can need maybe even 5 to 10, depending on how in-depth the mechanics go for them.
And how many frames per animation, roughly, are you drawing?
I usually do 24 frames per second, and each animation is usually around 8 frames.
Right.
Because give or take.
That first image that Roy showed up there that looked like a dungeon reminded me of the old Eye of the Beholder game.
Yeah, that was actually a big influence there.
Yeah.
Well, as somebody who's a big, like, I grew up with The Legend of Zelda and has seen it progress through the different gaming systems. Is there one particular set of Zelda games that you take any influence from? Like, I mean, I've seen you around town back in the day playing in what is that, an ocarina? Is that how you pronounce
Ocarina,
that?
yeah.
Ocarina, yeah. So I mean,
Oh,
as
I
soon
had
as
Ocarina as a kid.
as soon as I heard that, right away I remember, from playing my Legend of Zelda games, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, things like that. It was very prominent. So I knew that I've known that Zelda, just guessing after seeing you play that instrument, that you were probably a fan of Zelda.
Yeah, probably the biggest influence for me was Twilight Princess on the GameCube.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, Bram, are you making these? Have you finished any? Have you sold any? Are you looking at putting them on Steam? Are you putting them on an app mode for phones? Like, what's the end goal?
The end goal is release on Steam, but I also have an itch.io page. I don't have anything released yet because it's been a lot of learning. As it's just myself and my sister doing all the work for it. So we're slowly designing all the levels, and then we have to do the art for it and do the music and do the programming and find some way to mix it all together with a program like Unity or Godot. And so that's been quite a while in the making, but hopefully soon, very soon.
Cool.
Something else that you're into, which not many people, I've never seen these things in action before, but a 3D printer, and you've got a 3D printer, and you've been doing some things with it. Tell us about that. Are we looking at some pictures here that you've been making?
Yeah, actually. So the 3D printer I'm kind of got it for, so in my spare time, I like to play Dungeons and Dragons. And so it's been great for making props and miniatures for that, but also to kind of get into sculpting in 3D, because I've been able to do a lot of modeling and get my skills up for game design. I realized that I could kind of turn this maybe into a bit of a business. And so I'm looking to maybe start sculpting some polar bears and some like local wildlife, caribou and belugas, and try to maybe sell some figurines that I print out on them.
There's a market for that, I'd say. These look fantastic.
Yeah, man, they look really good. I mean, I'll show my geek side a little bit here, but I also used to play D&D and Warhammer table games, and those figurines look good, man.
Nice, thanks.
So do so much with 3D printing. Hey, I mean, you probably wake up in the middle of the night and going, "Oh, there's another idea and another thing." I mean, you can just make anything, can't you?
Yeah, I'm sort of a jack of all trades, master of none.
You have to, with the 3D printing, you have to create that pattern, right? No?
Yeah.
So you have to think how that's going to look and which bit needs to go where it needs to go and design that in your head before you print it. Is that how it works?
So basically, usually I start with like a sketch on paper or on my computer. I've got a drawing tablet where I do most of my art. And I kind of like rough out what I'm thinking for the pose and the design of it. And then I take it into a program called Blender. And there I'll take vertices and polygons to kind of create the shape on the computer, which can then be printed out into a physical shape like any of the prints that you've been seeing so far.
Well, you certainly are an awesome visual artist, in your own right. You're just taking it sort of digital as well. But I mean, this is the kind of thing, look at that, you can just sketch out.
Yeah, my brain just doesn't think that way. Like, it's fascinating.
Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, that's
amazing.
That is awesome.
Reminds me of Stranger Things or something. That's that dude. What's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah. It's that dude, the guy that plays Deadpool. That dude.
The dude. Yeah. Oh, and that's the girl.
T Swift.
Yeah.
These Bram, these are really good, man.
Yeah.
These are amazing.
Thank you.
T Swift. Oh, sorry.
So Blender is like a CAD program. It's like a 3D software.
Yeah,
That's what you're using.
It's very akin to CAD. It's a lot less technical though.
Yeah.
It's still not quite super user friendly, but it's sort of I'm pretty sure it was an open source program created by the developers of Neo Geo, and they took kind of like their materials that they were using to make games and sort of let that for everybody to use online. And it's got sort of a built-in game engine and animation suite and all kinds of tools in it, but mostly I just use it for 3D.
Well, it's what there's this the last couple to show here from Brian is his paintings and things. And this is inside the iceberg.
Oh yeah, nice.
That was for a
Make it bigger, Roy.
That was for a personal piece by for Rob Watson, actually.
Oh right, yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah,
Is that standing next to a doorway? Is that how big that is?
Yeah, he wanted his entire wall done.
Oh wow!
Whoa!
And all of these are on the iceberg.
Cool. Pretty cool.
That's amazing. And you're getting we've got a lot of comments on here, Bram. Just so many people saying unbelievable, wow, very talented. Like that's you're blowing folks away with this. And I mean, there's been a lot. I've seen a little bit of your work, just teeny tiny pieces of it. So to see the broad range of what you've been doing is unbelievable. Like I'm blown away.
Thank you.
I really love these. Everyone's got their own style of polar bear, and these polar bears are underwater, but they're also kind of mystical, kind of bit of attitude.
I like the face. Yeah, like it's got like a unique.
It reminds me of like the never-ending story, like that character in that.
Oh yeah,
flying through the thing.
Falkner, what is it? Faulkner or something? The flying dragon. Falkor.
Yeah.
All these sea animals. Belugas.
And such a range too. Like I know that's something that we're already kind of chatting, but this like the things that we've seen like it just doesn't fit into like a Brom box. You know what I mean? Like I mean there's so many different kinds, whether it's like even like differences within the different types of things you do, like different styles of painting, different styles of 3D printing, different styles of characters. Like that's
this one.
Big time range to the work. And is that just something that just will come to you? Like it's like I just from what I'm seeing, it seems like I don't know that you don't have just a favorite thing. Like you don't pigeonhole yourself into doing just one thing. It seems like you're passionate about all the stuff that you're doing.
Yeah, a lot of it, like, again, comes back down to video games. I think about like worlds and stories in that sense, and with whatever I try to do, I try to kind of capture that kind of thing, like some sort of story or scene behind each piece or painting that I might be doing. It's very imaginative, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the only way I could describe it.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, amazing.
Well, I think you've got your own style. You know, the way you look and all your different things that you do. I think you're bringing out whatever your personality is. You're just throwing it all into your artwork, and it's so good to see that the variety of what we get in this town is just amazing. And that's why I'm glad that we wanted to have you on the show. It's like, wouldn't that be great to have Brahman here? Let's find out what's behind all this art that we're seeing, like coming up here and there and the other place. So, yeah, it's really good.
And thank you for having me. It's quite an honor.
Great. It's so good to see this stuff coming out of the studio.
Yeah, I love all this so much.
Agreed.
Yeah, like so much talent in this town. It's amazing. Love it.
And so much hidden talent too. Like there's like the stuff. Like I honestly think that we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Churchill's creativity, and shows like this one, and then the last variety show we did, we kind of got to explore some of what is here in our little town, and it's unique and just special.
We got to dig up some hidden treasures here and get people out and get their art out.
Hopefully this is showing a lot more people what you do, because I think a lot of people in town would have had no idea about 90% of this.
And I think that's what we're seeing on the comments right now, just folks that have maybe never like have known you your whole life, but had no idea that this is the kind of thing that you were capable of. And yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of times my sister, people say they don't even know she does art in town, but she was doing half the work on the iceberg with me too.
Right. Awesome.
Well, of course, yeah. We know. I mean, you just said that if Felicia's been doing the video games with you, and she's you're both kind of got the same talent for all of that art. So I mean, yeah, maybe we'll get Felicia next time.
Yeah, I'll see if I can drag her out.
Well, I've got one of your mum's pieces at my cabin. It's an old piece that was wood carved for the trading post, I believe. But I think I'd love to pick up one of your pieces now and put it next to it. So it's pretty cool stuff, bro.
Yeah, I have a couple of your mum's pieces too up on my wall. So very talented. Yeah.
Always good to hear.
All right, thanks, Bram, for being on our show, buddy. We're all going to see you around, and we'll see you maybe another time, buddy.
That's awesome.
Right.
Thanks,
Good
Bram.
to see you, Bram. Have a good one.
Bram.
So cool.
Bye.
Okay, see you, buddy. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, awkward moment. There we are.
Yeah, Bill.
All right, guys, it's time for another quiz. We're to get things going. It's nearly 7:30, and as normal, we're going longer than what we thought. But hey, that's how it goes here at the Churchill Variety Show. So yes, as you've seen, creative cookery. So what does that mean? That means we show people that have sent in things that they've cooked in a Valentine's spirited theme, and we put them into a draw and they win a prize. So we all know what this is all about, just Valentine's Day themed food. Shall we have a look at what we got in the draw, ladies and gentlemen, from the Burke family? Oh. Little treats, that's lovely. So that's obviously, love hearts. That's definitely ones for the. Are they
They're
edible?
savory for sure.
Have you ever gone to Sandra's house and eaten her cooking?
There's some kind of crackers. They look delicious.
Sandra is the most amazing cook. Never say no to an invite.
Lucky, because I was going to say that they look like the dog treats we're making in the workshop.
Maybe they
are. No, man. Whatever they are, I bet they're good.
But you wouldn't waste
salsa in the middle.
Salsa.
It's got to be some kind of cheesy cracker.
A dog would be so lucky to have something like that.
I bet Stella's eating one right now. It's fine.
Lucky
I thought the last time we did this, we were going to make sure that all of us got to try the food.
Yeah, hey, what happened?
Yeah, actually, we dropped the ball on that.
We could have given Joe a dog treat and just like pretended.
Next.
Sorry, Joe. This is from Celine again.
That's very cute.
Very pretty.
What are those?
Tomatoes.
They look like
cucumber.
Tomato tulips. They're tulips,
little,
aren't they?
little cherry tomato.
It looks like a Greek salad.
It's
ingredients, but with
Yumbo. Thanks,
That's
Celine.
awesome.
Oh, this is from Claudia. Look at that pizza. Oh, she called it my heart beats fast for you. It's a total. It's a beetroot, juicy beetroot thingy.
Play on words there.
Yeah. And
Sandra says dog treats, Roy.
I knew.
Yeah,
that.
I knew it. I knew you were going to get in trouble for that one. I just knew it.
Just so you know, Sandra, I said that they look like delicious, I'm assuming cheesy kind of crackers of some kind. So if you have some extras, feel free.
Yeah, don't give any to Roy. Just give them to us.
The phone lines are open if you're going to call in and give them heck. That's
there
all.
you go.
Yeah, well, you guys can call in if you want to and talk about whatever you like. Okay, next. Claudia done some more things. She's got, look at that. There's a lot of
That
effort
looks
gone to that
great.
one. That is cool. Thanks, Claudia. Wow.
Nice.
That's creative cookery. That is Florence Hamilton. Florence, you've done well. Look at that. It's a huge love heart pie with extra love hearts on top.
Ooh, I want to know what kind of pie that is.
Yeah, exactly. Was my question.
Is that a meat pie?
I'm hungry now.
I would guess so.
Yeah.
And look at the strawberries. Where'd you get strawberries from? Beets, fresh beets, and look at that salad.
You know how it works.
Oh, I can see that salad right now. It's got
Belinda, you know
got
how
pumpkin seeds.
Belinda, you know how the berries work in this town. Nobody tells anybody where they get their berries from.
That's
I
true.
know.
What berries? What berry? There's no berries.
Oh, Shannon says it's a moose pie.
Moose pie. Oh, and Lisa Ryle, she was the first to post in a very hearty Valentine's dinner for life.
Nice.
Look at that. Everything you would ever imagine you'd ever
Caesar
wanted.
salad. There's some kind of is it onions or
At 100 steaks piled on
Yeah,
top.
like onion rings.
100 steaks?
And hey, Roy, we just got a quick correction here for Claudia's thing. That was not Claudia's. She says it was Kaylee's, not hers.
Oh, it's Kaylee's. Yeah, correct. Sorry, I've just looked at the wrong.
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Sorry, Kay. Let's have another look. That's amazing, Kaylee. Look at that. That's probably got the 10 points for creativity there. There's love, and then there's
Kaylee Collier. Okay.
Yeah.
Collier.
It looks it.
She
Sorry,
made that
Kaylee.
for Marcel. Oh.
There's Yummy again. Oh, this is from Sarah Jackal. She's done.
Oh,
all
look at that.
That's pretty cool. That's the only one
very
with a
cute.
drink.
I like it.
I like it. Looks nice and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Oh, look at this. This is from Shannon Ray.
Ooh.
What is it? Oh, that's
Those
a red.
chocolate strawberries.
Those look like chocolate. That looks like
It's a
chocolate.
red.
Oh man.
What?
Is that Photoshop?
So you're telling me in that household there's moose meat pie and chocolate strawberries?
Did she make that from scratch?
Expect a knock on the door right away.
Yep.
She should do an online workshop making that.
That is superbly yummy looking.
Hmm.
That might be it. That's it,
Claudia,
ladies and gentlemen.
Claudia said the pizza was hers. The love pancakes were Kelly's.
Well, that's right. Don't worry, I have got everyone on the wheel.
He will right away.
You better put,
Wait
you
one
better put
second.
Sandra
Okay,
on there
guys,
twice.
this is time for us to talk.
Yeah, okay, go for a chat. Here we go.
Yeah, go for a chat.
Cookery.
Well, it's just made me hungry, so.
I know. Like, we really need to make sure that the next time that we actually can sample these things.
Yeah, I think that would help. Apparently tomorrow there's going to be pizza at Tamarack. Excited about that. Yeah.
Who's making that?
I have to look on the Facebook post. All I saw was pizza.
Okay, can we see the wheel?
See the wheel.
We can see the wheel.
Shall we spin it?
Spin that wheel.
Do it, do it, do it.
Oh, it's Lisa.
There you go.
Lisa.
Yay, Lisa.
Congratulations, Lisa Ryle. You're about to win a prize. Yes, you are. Close that.
And just a quick correction to the that pizza event at the Tamarack was canceled.
Oh. What am I going to eat tomorrow?
It also says in the chats that
but it does
William
say that-
Arkin is making pizza.
Oh, it does say that he is making pizza, so I don't know what's going on. Patsy posted a thing 2 hours ago that said it was canceled, but
Oh, okay.
so I hope it's not.
I've been here for the last 2 hours, so.
Agreed, yeah.
All right, shall we win a prize? Oh, can you see the prize? Let's see the
Oh,
wheel.
yeah, William is supposed to make the pizza. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we've got the wheel. Let's win. Let's spin it.
Go, 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 go.
Spin it. Spin it, spin it, spin it.
Hey, when do we get to play Guess That Tune?
Oh, yeah, just, yeah, we're
It's
going.
coming.
we-
Don't you have a schedule there?
It's my favorite bit. No, I didn't print it off. I was saving paper.
Yeah, you make sure to mute her because she keeps spoiling the tunes.
Agreed.
We're
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah.
a winner, Lisa. What are you gonna win, Lisa? You're gonna win a necklace from Mark Reynolds.
Mark
Hey.
Reynolds!
Hey. So
You're
Lisa, I'll
being
give it up to
nice.
you. Yeah.
Right on. Fantastic.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, we're giving away all these prizes, aren't we?
Drop it at the bank.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, guess what? It's my turn to sing a song. I'm going to sing a little song, and then after that, we've got the Sun Catchers, and then we're talking to the Northern Study Centre, and then we're going to have Tim Friesen and Guess That Tune, and it's just about coming to the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and sing my song. Hope you all enjoy this song. This is a song called Smiling Like a Sundog, off of the album Smiling Like a Sundog. When the summer arrives in a northern town. The whales are calling ahead. The berries are blooming in Churchill town. A musher is mending a sled. And we say, I'm gonna live my life in a northern town. Gonna live my life, 'cause I can take my time in a northern town. I can take my time in a northern town. We're smiling like a sundog now, right here. La 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 la. Right here. La 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 la. The winter arrives in a northern town. A musher is racing a sled. Everyone's coming to Churchill town for the lights and the whales and the bears. And we say, I'm gonna live my life in a northern town. Gonna live my life, 'cause I can take my time in a northern town. I can take my time in a northern town. We're smiling like a sundog now, right here. La 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 la. Right here. La 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 la. Right here. La 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 la. Right here. La 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 la. Right here.
Right on.
Thank you
Roy.
very much.
That was fantastic.
My little song about Churchill there. Hot diggity dog.
From a great album. If you don't have it, folks, you can get it at the Northern.
Ken and the hardware store, and also at Tamarack.
That's right.
Now available right there at the Tamarack. But thanks for listening, guys. Hope that was fun. Would you like to have another challenge, Joe? What do you think about challenge?
I think that would be great. Belinda, Caleb, what do you guys think?
I think it's time for a house crafts. On this episode of House Crafts, we've asked people to send us their version of an ice suncatcher. Suncatcher. A suncatcher is basically you just have to like put all these things in like some ice and some water. Belinda, can you tell it better?
Yeah, you just need to put some stuff in some ice and, well, water, and then it turns into ice. And then you hang it outside. So it needs to be like a disc kind of shape, and everyone in the town was doing it beforehand. So we should have lots of really cool entries.
Okay. And this is a first entry. This is from Amanda Prue. And this is a sun catcher. You just put them up in the sun, and depending what you do with it, it looks really lovely. So thanks, Amanda. You're in the draw. Woohoo! Next is... Okay, well, let's do that then. Charlotte McPherson.
Well, look at that.
I love that. That's so Charlotte.
I love the chunkiness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. And this is from Claudia. That's
Very
nice.
pretty. I like that. Yeah. Like
Thanks,
the
Claudia.
simplicity.
Another one from Claudia. See, this the color. I like that blue.
Looks like a wave.
Mm-hmm.
See how the bubbles have formed in it?
It
looks like a wave breaking.
That's cool.
One of those
Yeah.
jellyfish.
Just imagine a little surfer
Just need-
sitting
I
down
was
the bottom there on the snow.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, if you put a little surfer right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The tube.
Oh,
That's
that's
from
cool.
Claudia, too.
There you go.
I can tell because of her fence. You see it all the time when you walk to the post office.
Donna, that's very Christmassy.
I love
edible.
that. I love all like the cranberries and stuff.
It's like vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yum. Oh, this is from Florence again.
That's very nice.
Oh, that's an
almost
great
dream capture-y.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
what
up
are
at
the
North River? Where is that?
what's the black spots? Is it like poppy seeds?
Maybe. Glittery stuff. I don't know.
Huh.
Heather Botello. See that? That's cool. That's a whale.
Oh, yes.
Mini whale one.
Yeah, yeah. No, I love that. That's awesome.
That's cool.
I didn't make one of these, so I have no idea how to make them. So.
This is from Janice Hunter. Look at that. Oh,
That's cool.
Cool.
It looks like a cross stitch. It's really pretty. Yeah.
Thanks, Janice. That was your first entry that we seen. Good on you.
Florence says it was glitter.
Okay. Thanks, Florence.
This is from Lisa Ryle. I think she said something maybe like it was like a cookie cutter or something.
Like it's a carving kind of, like a mold.
Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, you can do anything with these things. Just make something nice.
Yeah.
Hang it up in the sun.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is. And we're nearly there. This one. No, this is from the long-term elders.
Look at
Basically,
that.
Heidi helped them put together a couple of these. So the long-term elders are going.
Well, that should
to
win
drop-
just because of that beautiful photo.
Yeah.
Like,
It's pretty
look
cool.
at that room, and yeah, it's beautiful. The light, that looks
Yeah.
amazing. Mm-hmm.
Miriam, obviously, she's got a few dangly things on little. She's like one of those birds that collects all the shiny things. But that's nice. That's pretty cool. And Naomi McPherson, I think she's got 2 pictures here. Yeah, that one. You can see that she's. Look at that. Heaps of little.
Oh wow! Wow. You can't get closer, hey? If people saw me right now, I'm like Googling my screen because I love art. So yeah. Cool.
And this is from little Ricky Ray.
Oh,
That's cool.
Now I think that's her making it. I think there's another one there. That's hanging up behind her there.
Look at her boots.
Nice.
She's wearing a mum boots.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Got a mum's boots on.
She's got mum boots on. Yeah, yeah.
I bet she wasn't outside for very long taking that picture.
Oh wow, that's so pretty. Look at it.
That one's super.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Love the color.
So all the Churchill things right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
What's she doing? Stop in the name of love. Maybe. Okay, let's see what the winner is. Lydia's waiting to see who is going to be the winner of this prize. Let's bring it up right now. Somebody stop me.
Keep going, buddy. Keep
No
going.
one's
You need to flip the screen, right?
Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yep.
Tell me what to do.
Spin that.
Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel.
What's it going to be with me for it? Right. All right.
Oh my
Florence.
gosh, that family is like
He is
ruling the
cashing
roost
in.
tonight. Yeah.
Cool.
They got horseshoes, that family.
That's awesome. Way to go.
All right.
There's only one thing left to do.
Find out what she's won.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Show her what she's won, Roy.
Okay, let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, we looking at the good wheel? Yeah, ready to go? Somebody tell me what to do.
Spin that wheel, Roy.
Do it, do it,
Oh.
do it, do it.
You guys are too much. I love it. Oh boy, this is always exciting.
Gonna Florence, what you gonna win? Florence, what you gonna win? Florence, what you gonna win?
She's gonna win it's the Northern, isn't it?
Another Northern?
Oh, is she going to the
It's a
Northern?
Northern.
Oh, $100
This
at the
show's
Northern
sponsored
for
by the
that
Northern.
family. Yeah.
Wow. It's gonna be rush hour at the Northern tomorrow.
Yeah, the manager's probably like, what the heck is going on?
Where are these vouchers coming? Who gave these vouchers away?
Yeah, we're starting to lose all that blue on that prize wheel there.
All right,
Hey,
guys. Well,
Rhoda just asked if we're going to put on Rhoda's farm tonight, but that's not happening tonight, right?
that's next time, Rhoda. We've got your
Next
farms
show.
coming.
Next show.
one,
Let's
yep.
do a plug. Rhoda's Farm.
We've got some people waiting in the waiting room right now to come on the show, and this is going to be another section of the show. This is a new segment. New segment. It's called Watch and Learn. It's a bit like Churchill Chats, except we'll try to learn something as we go. And guess what? We might as well get the most coolest learny people that we have in our town. We have our very own study centre. So let's bring on a couple of young friends of ours, scientist people from the study centre up there to talk about a couple of things that they've been doing, and I think should be heaps of fun. So we've got Jesse and Erica and Jordan.
Hey,
Hello.
guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi there.
Thanks for waiting.
Of course. It's been really fun watching, so.
Cool. Yeah, for those who don't know, 20 k's out of town, there's a massive big building that do research and heaps of different stuff. And I'm saying it all wrong, but it's basically we have a scientific community in town here. And these are some of the folks that are part of that. So thanks for being on the show. And I know you've got a little bit of something that each of you is to tell us about what have you actually been doing recently. And we'll ask you some silly questions.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we kind of thought that we would take this opportunity to highlight some of the current research that's going on at the center that has been going on in recent years. Obviously, things are a little bit slower now. So we each have kind of a different topic for you. I'm going to be talking about foxes, Jordan's going to be talking about seals, and finally, Jesse's going to be talking about some trees. So
Can't wait for the trees. No, sorry.
I mean, it's 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, so who doesn't want to talk about science?
Do I have to? Can I have the foxes? I don't want the trees. No.
Oh,
it's
I think
probably
it's
really interesting, right? Yeah.
It's definitely very interesting. Is it okay if I share my screen?
Oh, can you do it? Let me see.
I don't know, but I can try.
You'd be able to.
All right, there we go.
Just joking about the trees.
You guys see that?
Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, before we jump into it, we just wanted to give a quick introduction to ourselves because Jordan and Jesse are relatively new to town. I'm also pretty new to town, but presenter mode there. Yeah, we make up the very small science team at the CNSC. So there's myself, Erica, and the research manager. I originally came to Churchill in 2019 for a 6-month internship with the CNSC, and I'm still here. So I obviously really like it. And I'll let the other two introduce themselves as well.
Yeah, hello, I'm Jordan. I am a seasonal research technician at the CNSC, and I have been here since kind of mid-September, so about 5 months now.
And I'm Jesse. I came at the same time as Jordan. I arrived early September, also seasonal research technician, and yeah, from Edmonton. Happy to be here.
Sweet. So I guess I'll jump into the foxes since that seems to be the crowd favorite. So yeah, this project is run by Dr. Jim Roth out of the University of Manitoba. And he's been coming to Churchill since the early 90s. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have either heard of him or spoken to him before. So he's been coming here for a very long time, and he's been interested in foxes and mostly their food web dynamics and how they're interacting in this transition zone between the boreal forest and the Arctic tundra. But in more recent years, he's actually interested in how foxes are changing the landscape around them as well, especially in the tundra environment. So if you look at the picture down in the bottom right there, that's a fox den, and it stands out very well on the landscape. That would be up to, it's meters and meters across. So he wanted to figure out what's happening on these fox den sites and how it's actually affecting the vegetation on the landscape. So basically this project, they collected their data in 2015. It just got published in 2019. And they were looking at 20 fox dens kind of along the coast of Western Hudson Bay here. So foxes often do make their dens along the coast. And the reason for this is that the soil tends to be a little bit more sandy or a little more gravelly. So it's actually easier for them to dig out these dens and excavate the dens. And then they use it year after year after year. And then if you look at this bottom picture here, you can see that's a really established fox den that they would have come back for decades. And it changes the landscape dramatically around it. So they wanted to figure out why. And they basically looked at these dens and did vegetation surveys on the dens. So looking at what different species they have on den sites, and then 50 meters away on a control site, which is really interesting. And basically what they found was happening was there was a lot of nutrients being deposited over these decades on these sites from, the fecal matter from the foxes, carcasses that were being left there over the years. The pups are also raised in the den. So there's lots of activity and lots of nutrients being concentrated in this little area. And basically when a lot of nutrients concentrate into the soil, the vegetation not only grows more, but also grows very differently. So I'll just show you some of the results quickly. Basically what they found was that on fox den sites, there was a lot more tall grasses and shrubs, which is, cool, I guess, but so what? Why do we care that there's more grasses and shrubs on fox den sites? Well, there's actually a few reasons. So firstly, if you have shrubs in an area, it traps more snow, which creates a better habitat for small mammals like voles, lemmings to survive the winters here. And those also happen to be perfect food for foxes. So they kind of are tailoring their ecosystem to bring their prey to them, which is really interesting. It also increases the biodiversity on the tundra itself. So they found 6 species that exist on fox den sites that don't actually exist on the control sites. And finally, it contributes to a really fun word, shrubification, which is essentially an increasing amount of shrubs we're seeing across the Arctic, across the circumpolar Arctic, so across the entire world. And that mostly has been happening because of warmer June temperatures. We have a better environment and a better climate for shrubs to grow in, but these fox den sites are also contributing to more shrubs on the landscape. So they're dramatically changing their landscape in a lot of ways, which is really cool. So that's my quick fox spiel. Any questions before we move on to Jordan?
Yeah, I got a few questions. Is there any difference between the impact on landscape that Arctic fox dens as opposed to red fox dens are having?
Yeah, so they actually use the same dens. Or sorry, I shouldn't say the same dens. They use similar types of dens. They're both along the coast. And I'd say the only difference would be like a slight difference in the nutrient makeup. But for the most part, they look very similar in the landscape. You're seeing similar vegetation, and that's because the nutrients that are being deposited are relatively similar.
Okay. Where are the foxes right now?
Some of them are in their dens. I've seen some active dens on the landscape. So if you see them along the coast, especially if you see them in pairs, that's likely because they're denning and hanging out on the coast there.
And the Arctic foxes are out on the ice for the most part, or a lot of them?
Yeah, I haven't seen like any Arctic foxes around this year. I don't know if anyone else has seen them.
Seen one since October. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen them much. I'm assuming they're out trying to scavenge as much seal as they can.
Cool.
I have a quick question. Do red foxes go out on the ice at all, or cross foxes, or any of the other breeds of foxes around this area?
Not particularly. They mostly feed on small mammals, which exist, a little bit further inland. So there wouldn't be a huge need for them to go out on the ice unless they're lost or unless they're traveling. So you can see sometimes there's evidence of foxes migrating really long distances, and they could be going across the ice then. But typically they would be, hanging out at home, staying near their dens.
Cool.
Sweet. So I guess I'll hand it over to Jordan to talk about some seals.
Ooh. Yeah. To get the slides up.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about kind of a more marine-based project that has come through the CNSC in the past years. So this project is mainly led by Dr. Stefan Peterson from the Assiniboine Park Zoo down in Winnipeg. And he was interested in harbor seals in particular, and their kind of how climate change is affecting them, in particular, how changes to sea ice are affecting them. So sea ice conditions are changing kind of all over the northern higher latitudes, and especially here in the western Hudson Bay and Churchill area. And changes in sea ice can have pretty large impacts on marine mammals, including harbor seals. So even in just in the western Hudson Bay, sea ice cover has been decreasing gradually kind of over the last 30 years. So the overarching kind of question of some of the projects that we're doing is, how might changes in sea ice conditions in western Hudson Bay influence the harbor seals that call Churchill home? So a little bit about harbor seals. Harbor seals are usually found in coastal waters throughout the northern hemisphere, and they kind of like to hang around freshwater areas such as rivers and estuaries. And they form colonies on what are called haul-out sites. So haul-out sites can be anything from outcroppings of land, outcroppings of like rocks or sea ice, and they kind of haul themselves up onto these little platforms where they can kind of rest or give birth or escape predators, all those fun things. So the researchers kind of hypothesized that if sea ice conditions are changing, will the number of harbor seals that come to the Churchill River and haul out change as well? So to do this, the researchers estimated the number of harbor seals in the Churchill River estuary, and it did this by kind of setting up on kind of coastal lookouts or even on the newly built fish weir out here or in the river, indicated by the red points on the map there. And they use things like spotting scopes and binoculars to just physically count the number of seals in the river. And they did this from 1996 to 2005, and then they did another kind of observation segment from 2014 to 2016. So we can look into what they found on the next slide. So first off, they found that the duration of open water season in the Western Hudson Bay is gradually increasing. So the time between when the sea ice forms to when the sea ice breaks is gradually getting longer. So the Western Hudson Bay is experiencing more ice-free days now as opposed to, say, in the 1980s, or at least on average it is. And then as far as harbor seals go, we are actually also seeing an increase in the population of harbor seals in the Churchill River. So about the late 90s and early 2000s, we were about 30 seals, and now in the late 2000s, we're up to about 100 seals. So like Erica said, this science is all good and well, but why should we care? Why does this matter? I personally think it matters because I think seals are kind of these like cute, fun tubes of animals that are fun to kind of observe and look at their in the natural habitats. But from a scientific point of view, any increase, like an increase of an animal into an ecosystem is going to have a large impact on that ecosystem. So for example, more harbor seals in the river likely means that they're going to eat a lot more food, so it could shift the amount or the dynamics of their prey. And then on the flip side, we might see harbor seals become a much larger proportion of their predator species diets. So for example, harbor seals might start becoming a more abundant food source for our hungry polar bear friends. And then lastly, seals can help cycle nutrients in the water column and transfer nutrients from sea to land, which could, in theory, produce a much more productive river ecosystem. And yeah, that's one of the projects that we're doing kind of in the Hudson Bay and the marine environment out here.
Wow. It's all connected, isn't it? Like
it is.
If there's the different, if the, you know, obviously that's how nature works, isn't it? The environment changes and then the animals kind of adapt.
Change with it, yeah.
Kind of, yeah, it's, you know, the evolution, and some animals might slowly disappear, but others will flourish.
Mm-hmm.
So what's caused the increase in the seal population? Is
Yeah,
it
there's
the increase of open water time enabling them to you know, hunt or eat easier themselves and have a better environment to live in, or is it something else?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a couple of possible mechanisms. Open water, the open water duration, or the longer open water durations also is beneficial to a lot of fish species. So if there's a lot more prey for them to eat, it can sustain a larger population of seals as well. Also, it could be that the open water season allows them easier escape from predators such as polar bears, who obviously can't swim as well as the seals, so they have that advantage as to kind of flopping around on the sea ice, when they're kind of easy prey for the bears.
Right. And where are they now? They're still just sitting out there?
The harbor seals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they usually, during the winter, they usually sit out at like the flow edge of the ice. So yeah, they're out in the bay.
Awesome. Thanks.
Awesome. Well, Jesse, should you take it home with some fun tree science?
Yeah, if you thought foxes and seals were exciting, buckle up.
Right.
Sorry, Jordan, maybe just mute yourself just in case there's any echo. Thank you.
Yeah, they actually live together. So I thought you might be on the same screen, and we'd have to explain that you guys are actually social distancing properly. But
yeah, it's
just next
hard.
to each other.
With two, it's so hard to get like two people in the frame nicely. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me just pull this up here.
Yeah, I'll tell a quick joke in the meantime. How do trees use Zoom? They log on.
Heyo.
I gotta make mine a little fun somehow. So.
Nice one. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's what you call a
I love
scientist
it.
joke, guys. Scientist joke. Woo-woo.
All right, so we're looking at snowpack, tree size, and ecological legacies. Promote seedling establishment in tree islands at the tree line. So first of all, what does that mean? Basically, we're looking at the impacts of snow and existing trees on tree islands. And this paper is from I'll just say one word about the authors. We have two of the study center's former staff here on this paper. So Owen Fitzpatrick and Dr. Leanne Fishback. And also give a shout out, I know Carly Basler was a big part of this study as well. So shout out to her. So yeah, first of all, what are tree islands? So these are those clusters of trees that we see out in the tundra, just alone. And so here in Churchill, we're right on a transition between the boreal forest and the tundra. And these tree islands are an important part of this transition. So what they do is they help protect new seedlings from wind, and they also catch snow. And this helps gives those new seedlings more meltwater. Both the more snow and more trees also helps to insulate the trees, the new trees, so that also helps them to grow. Because of all this, tree islands have a higher establishment of new tree seedlings as compared to the regular forest, as well as out on the tundra. And I'll just quickly go over the different zones of a tree island. I tried to make a little picture of it there. So in Churchill, we have a predominantly northwest wind. So these trees here at the top of the windward side are going to be your most wind-shaped trees, or they're sometimes called Krumholtz trees. Thank you, Erica.
I didn't know if people could see it, but I'm glad that you can.
Yeah, I think people can't see my mouse. I'm doing it, but yeah. And then around the sides, we have the deflation zone. So basically, the wind's hitting on the windward side. It's kind of scraping away around at the sides, and then we have the most snow building up towards the inside and the leeward side as well. So yeah, we can go on to the next slide. So what the authors are looking at here, what they're trying to understand is how do different environmental variables affect tree establishment within these tree islands. We're trying to understand how these tree islands work and how they're contributing to the tree line here, because we know the tree lines are shifting, especially at Churchill. We're kind of right in the middle of it, so we want to understand how those different processes are happening. So the different variables they're able to look at here are the zone in the tree island, so whether it's the windward side or the leeward side or in the interior, the age of the already existing trees, how much insulation they're getting from both the snow as well as the shelter from the trees, the snow itself, so that's looking at how much water the snow is going to provide for new seedlings, tree density of the already existing trees, and as well as the size of the mature trees. So we can just go on to the next one. Perfect. Okay, so I'll just explain these graphs really quickly. So on the left-hand side for me, where it says density, that's density of new tree seedlings. And these are the four most important variables that they found in their analysis. So recruitment is referring to the age of the already mature trees. basal area is the size. And you see those two, they're both sloping up. So these are the two strongest effects. So basically it means if we have more older and bigger trees, because the bigger trees are usually the older ones, it really helps the younger seedlings. And then the two on the bottom there are tree density. So what they found here was actually contrary to what you might think. If there's more trees in a tree island in a more dense space, it's actually going to negatively affect seedlings. And this is because instead of having a few big trees, there's lots of small ones. And it creates a lot of competition, especially below ground with the roots. And this makes it really hard for new trees to establish. And then the last box there, SWE, that's snow water. So this is also very highly correlated with having larger trees and older trees, because the bigger the older ones, they also catch the most snow. And that gives the most water for new seedlings. Okay, so next slide. So what? Why should we care? So the key take-home message of this paper was that past success leads to future success of new trees. So what this means is if we have more trees, it leads to better conditions, and this leads to more trees and better conditions and so on. And we get this positive feedback effect. So because of this, we're seeing tree islands shifting in a way that's deterministic rather than more shaped by just random weather events. And this is really important because it means that as long as we have, if trees are getting good conditions, they're going to continue to expand, and these tree lines have the potential to expand and shape the tree line here in Churchill. So any burning questions about trees, please let me know.
I guess I've got one. How far inland from Hudson Bay does the one-sided tree effect happen? Is that
That's
something?
a very good. I don't have a number for you, but once you do, like, I notice it like past the site center. Like once you get to going down Twin Lakes Road, I think it's really just once the trees are in a number enough where you're having that sheltered effect, like of the interior of the trees, because those ones will be a lot less shaped by the wind. And once you get that basically on a larger scale, like as you move into the forest, those trees are so protected from the wind that you'll stop seeing it.
Yeah, and it probably happens pretty quick too. As soon as exponentially, once the number of trees increases, it's just like
absolutely
good science word, exponentially.
Thank you.
I got a couple of questions. Is there any measurable way to tell what the average growth rate of the trees that are kind of, out by themselves is? So, when we're driving down the road there and we see these tiny little trees on the side of the road, we can tell, well, actually that's because I think people might be surprised at how old they are when really they're so small.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good ways to do it without cutting the tree down. There are like devices that you could, it's basically a drill that it measures how much resistance it takes to drill through it. So the drill works this is very off topic, but it works at a constant speed, and it measures how much power it takes, and you can actually like see the growth rings that way. Otherwise, you'd have to cut down the tree, sand it, and like physically count the rings. But then you have a dead tree.
Yeah, we also do a couple other tree studies where we're looking at new growth of trees. So we use what is basically called a dendrometer. So dendro means trees. So measuring the new growth of trees. It's a device, you strap it around the tree, and it's a very, very slow process, obviously, that the tree's growing, but it can measure those really, really small changes in the tree size. And we also take micro tree cores, which are basically just tiny little cores from the outer part of the tree. And then you have to put it under a pretty intense microscope and modeling system to be able to count the tree rings, because in older trees that grow really quickly, you can count them with your eyes, but with the small trees that we have here, it's way too small to be able to do it without a computer.
So without being exact, when you're driving down the launch road there and you see a 4-foot skinny tree like this that's sitting on the side of the road, is there like, it's 10 years old, it's 5 years old, it's 50 years old? Is there any kind of like just, rough estimate that people can go, oh, that's...
My rough estimate would be about 50. The oldest trees that exist in Churchill that I know of are actually near the airport, and they're up to 200 years old. So pretty old, but I can double check on the exact age.
I'm just curious. And what about the cloning thing where the trees shoot their roots out underneath the ground and pop up in other places? I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if people know about that, but I think that's a pretty cool tree fact.
Fun fact is that's called adventitious roots.
There we go.
Other science word. Yeah, and a lot of these tree islands that Jesse was talking about, they are clones of each other. So they're not individual trees. Usually they're, we'll say, a family of trees.
So one tree will send its roots out and pop up again somewhere else. Is that how that works?
Yeah, or it's actually like a seed from that tree that established a new seedling, but both happen within tree islands. Yeah.
Cool.
And
That's super cool.
I love all the different like topics that you get to study, and everyone has a different kind of speciality. And who decides on what areas of study are studied from?
Yeah, it's basically the researchers themselves. So we have researchers that have been coming up for someone like Jim Roth, like decades. But we also have people that are interested in coming up for other reasons that reach out. So yeah, it's all types. It's really hard to say exactly, but we mostly just support them through their research. We have a few kind of small in-house projects that we do, but it's basically the researchers that tell us what they're interested in, and we try to facilitate it as best we can.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're so lucky to have once again so much more variety in Churchill, with especially we have long-term, short-term, like young cool people like yourselves coming into town to do your work here, and get to hang out in a unique place, and it brings new flavors into town. And I guess if things were open, we'll be seeing you out on the town, and become part of the big family group of Churchill. But I guess here we are now, and welcome to Churchill, you guys, and hopefully we'll see you around, and it's good to have you here and on the show.
I always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Together.
Loved it.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much.
Good to see you guys.
I want to hang out with Jesse and look at trees.
Anytime.
You want to go hug some trees?
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, I enjoed that.
Yeah, I think we all learned something today. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on to Watch and Learn. We'll see you guys.
See you guys later.
Well, that was pretty cool. That was something different. I really liked it.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I did. I got nerdy and sciencey. Yeah.
Yeah. We should have something like that on the next show. Well, guys, we are coming towards the end of the show, but we'll move things along. But basically, we're just going to have fun for the rest of the show. We've got a special musical guest coming on the show right now. And it's a good friend of our Joe Stover's here. And, well, I could tell you what I know, but I don't know as much about him as what Joe does. But, Joe, why don't you go ahead and introduce this guy?
Well, yeah, he's been to Churchill a few times. He's a good buddy of mine. I've known him for, well over 20 years, and is one of the best musicians I know. He plays in a few bands in Winnipeg, the Mariachi Ghost, the Xanadudes. He's in a band. Well, I was going to say he's in a band with me, but I think I'm more in a band with him. The Monday to Friday Idiots is the band that we play together with, and yeah, I'm awful excited that he's here with us to share his talents.
What's his name, Joe?
Oh, right. I'm introducing him. Tim Friesen is his name, and there he is.
Tim Friesen. Tim Friesen. Tim Friesen, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from...
All I hear is clapping.
Winnipeg. He'll be with us in just a second, guys. He's got to get through the crowd. He's getting through the crowd.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is, yeah. Hey!
There's his room.
Hey!
Hey! Slides in there all smooth like that.
Oh, hi, that's right, yeah.
Hey, Tim. How you doing? Yeah, where's your microphone?
There you are.
Right over here.
Hey, all right, there he is.
And Tim was I met Tim when he was in town playing right here in the Seaport Lounge, and he's had his piano accordion, and just one of those guys that can follow you along and play anything and sing harmonies just without even thinking. He's a bit of a prodigy on musically, and he's always on Joe Stover's radio show if you want to see more of him.
Oh yeah, he definitely he's best friend of the show, I call him, because he's always been able to provide me with a lot of his original tunes, and I'm not even biased when I say he's one of my favorite songwriters of all time. Like melodically, lyrically, he's one of the best. So I sure am glad that you're here, Tim.
Well, thanks for having me today. I'm glad to be here.
All right. So what's the deal, Roy? He's going to play now or what?
Well, yeah, guys. So let's just tell you what's happening for the rest of the show. Thanks for hanging in for so long, and Tim, thanks for waiting around, mate. Well, what we're going to do is Tim's going to play us a song, and then we're going to play one more quiz game. So there's one more chance to win. You do have to comment in the show on the video. We're going to play Guess That Tune after Tim plays a song, and then probably Tim will just play another song to end the show, and we're nearly there. But what a great show we're having. Tim, what are you going to play for us today?
I'm going to play something off a record I just released on Bandcamp. The record is called Illusions with a new project called Trinsicate. And this song is a song called If the Walls Fall Down. And on the record, it features vocals from Sarah Clefstead, who is a singer in Winnipeg and sings with another band I play with, a cover band called the Soul Shakedown. So this unfortunately does not have her lovely vocal on it, but it's more of a stripped down arrangement of it. So here is If the Walls Fall Down.
Sounds good.
Many years ago, when we had it all put together, you were the one who couldn't be bothered to fix anything at all. When hopelessness becomes an echo of your future's past, an echo to nothing, you retreat into another useless void, and the walls all fall down. Keep on, and the living heart still bleed. We're all looking to survive when we all become lost to the wind, and our reckless souls do plead as we begin to realize that we all become lost to the wind. Keep when your ship has come adrift and you're sinking in the sea, grab what you can. A lifeboat is waiting on the edge as we all fall in, and the living hearts still bleed. We're all looking to survive when we all become lost to the wind, and our reckless souls do plead as we begin to realize that we all become lost to the wind. Whisper sweetly, where are you now? We can't even seem to communicate or relate. There is a bridge that can be crossed if we only care to see, and it all falls down.
Right on, Tim.
Cool.
So
was
Tim,
beautiful.
so
Thank
Tim,
you.
where if people want to check your music out, where can they go?
They can go to Trinzicate Trinzicate.bandcamp or bandcamp.trinzicate. I think
I think it's
more sense.
Trinzicate.bandcamp.com.
That's it.
That's the one.
one.
Yeah.
So run that across the screen there so
Yeah.
you can see it.
Yeah, well, we'll put a link up in the
Yeah.
comments section. So Tim, you've been to Churchill a few times, and I know that you always seem to keep yourself busy. What kind of things do you like to do here? What makes Churchill a special place for you to come visit, other than your best pal Joe?
It's the vibe, the atmosphere, the belugas. They're pretty great. The experience has always been pretty incredible. It always feels really short whenever I've been up there. Like I want to stay a little bit longer. And actually, I did the last time I was out when the train broke down and I almost didn't get out of town and had a show in Winnipeg, but worked something out and was able to get back, but ended up getting to stay a little bit longer and play with Roy and Joe, and we got to jam a little bit more. So that was a lot of fun. So I got to be there for the I guess would have been the Tuesday jam or the Wednesday jam.
Tundra Tuesdays, I think it was. Yeah.
I thought it was the Tuesday jam. Yeah.
Didn't you like miss the train or something, and you had to, and we were like so happy that you get to stay another night, and then you played.
Yeah, it was a blast. Yeah, and was up in the fall with the Xanadudes, and Monday to Friday Idiots played, and we got to see the polar bears, which was pretty awesome. We got to see a couple out there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we
went
out on we got to go on a private buggy and check out the bears, and a few hours before our show. So it was a long day because you guys had flown up very, very early AM and pretty much went right to it until the showtime was over, if I recall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a really that was a really quick weekend because we flew out Saturday morning and we flew back on Sunday. So but we still crammed a lot into it that day, and and to be able to see polar bears in the one day, and the tour on the Tundra buggy was pretty cool. So
it was a lot of fun.
It was a super fun weekend. Yeah, played some great music out there too.
Wish I could have gone and seen any of the music.
Yeah, well, usually during bear season, I mean, you're burning the candle at both ends, so you need every wink of sleep
I don't
you
get
can.
to go out in bear season, but yeah.
Well, we've got one more challenge of the show for the people still watching. So
I wanted to ask what your shirt said there. Sorry, that was my question.
Sure.
Well, you're gonna have to read it, I think, Tim.
Because I guess it's backwards, hey?
No, but it's a little small.
Just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. It's from the musical Hamilton.
Right.
I was just curious.
Cool.
For the challenge, Tim's part of the challenge. We're gonna play Guess That Tune. Have you got a tune or two, a little riff that you want to play for us, Tim?
Well, you know what? I could play one that maybe some of you might know.
Well, listen up, guys. If you're listening to this tune as Tim's playing it, if you comment in the comments saying the name of the song and the artist, you will go onto the wheel to win the final prize of the show. So we'll go at a bit of a round robin. We'll maybe do 2 songs each, get a few people on the wheel and spin it. So let's go, Tim.
I'm going to mute myself right away.
Can you hear that?
Anyone? All right. Well, there's usually a little bit of a delay between the between us and the
There's
live
a
stream.
broadcast
So
delay.
yeah, a
don't
little
know
bit of
what
a
that is.
broadcast delay.
You guys
So
know what it is?
I know what it is. As soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, I know this one. So
You know it, Caleb?
I don't.
just can I give a hint?
You can hum the words too.
Motown.
Oh, it's a Motown something. So is that the artist then?
No,
Is that
that's the genre. That's the genre of music. So let's see. What else? What's another good hint? The guy that performs the song is blind.
Oh.
That's a
Ooh,
pretty
I
solid
think
hint right there.
Yeah.
So we'll even go with the name of the artist. Oh, look at that.
There it is.
We got it. Stevie Wonder, signed, sealed, and delivered. That looks like that is Daniel Bertai.
Here
Very
I
nice.
am, baby.
I'm
still
I'm
yours.
I'm yours.
Here I am, baby.
Ba-da-ba.
Set, sealed, delivered. I'm
I'm
yours.
All right,
I'm
guys.
yours.
You got.
Ooh, I'm yours. Ow!
All right, I got one here for you guys.
Okay.
Right, listen up, guys. So this is the next one. What is the name of the song and the artist? There's two artists. You could only have to guess one though. Da 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 ba 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 da
I got it now, I think. Come on, people.
Oh, someone said something, but that's not
Oh,
quite.
it's
There it is.
Hey, Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Yay! It's Ebony and Ivory by Paul McCartney. We all know people are the same wherever
Wherever you go.
Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect. Well done, Zoltan. You are on the wheel. Who's next?
Well, I'll go, I guess.
Okay.
I think. Let's see if I can try this one out. I'll use my try it out with the kazoo. I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to keep it in my mouth. I don't have anything to hold it, so I might spit it out later. We'll see. All right, hold on here. Okay, here we go. It looks like Sandra got it. Did she get it, Sandra?
yeah.
Space Oddity, David Bowie.
Cool.
So she's got it. Way to go. I got to play this part though. Wait, hold on here. Wait, no, hold on. Wait, here it comes. There.
Okay, we had Sandra for that was a good one there, Joe. We knew that one straight away.
All right.
That was so Sandra got that one.
Sandra got that one. Yeah.
We got Dan, Zoltan, Sandra, and next Caleb.
All right. Just some chords on this one. Shannon got it.
Shannon Ray got it.
All right, on. Way to go, Shannon.
Live lightning crashes.
All right, well done. Well done. We got all these listeners, all the lucky ones going to win another prize. Going to be a big one. All right, okay, well, let's do another one, Tim. What do you got?
Turn my keyboard down a little bit. Anybody?
Oh, that's
It's a good tune, man. Can you sing that after this?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Such a good song.
Be quickie.
Yeah, I bet
Should I play it
that's
again?
gonna be. I bet that. Yeah, play it one more time.
You need
there.
the artist.
You need to give the artist too, guys.
We need the artist as well. Oh, someone said,
No, no. It's gotta. It's a race.
it's got to be the name and the artist.
Name an artist, guys. Florence got it.
Yep. The Beatles and Let It Be.
I'm
Yeah.
having trivia flashbacks. So I'm very
Let it
happy right now.
be.
Let it be.
Let it be. Let it be.
Let it be.
I can picture people like, what at a time.
Is Florence going to win another $50 Northern voucher or what?
It's possible.
I've just got a riff in my head. I don't know who sings it, but
Alex Berg says group sing along, everyone.
Letter B by Sesame Street, says Ricky O'Connor.
Letter B. Letter B.
I've seen.
Let her be. Yes.
Let her
be.
Let her be. Let her be.
Is that a thing? Did they actually do that?
Yes.
I'm sure they did, yeah.
Caleb, you have children.
Yeah, I know, man. But Sesame Street's hard to get over here.
It's the letter that comes after A. Let her be.
Hashtag go Belinda, Alex says.
Okay,
I just muted myself again, so
Yeah.
Next one.
Sandra Cook, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana.
this just makes me miss trivia so much
I know, eh?
right now because the last round of trivia was like the music, and I'm like writing it down like crazy every song because I can't participate. Yeah.
Did Sandra get 2 entries then?
I think she does. Yeah,
I think she does. Yep.
She was the one.
Okay,
Yeah.
She does then.
We also would have accepted Weird Al
Zoltan
Yankovic,
Smells Like
Like Nirvana. Yes. Yeah. We would have also accepted. Accepted Weird Al Yankovic on that one. Yeah. All right. So I guess it's my turn
Ricky
again.
got that
Is
one
it?
right as well. Ricky O'Connor, and also we had Zoltan with Smells Like Nirvana. You got to be fast, guys. Got to be fast. Fastest
Be
finger
fast.
wins.
All right. Let's take it back a few years, folks. Oh no! Oh, that's okay. I was gonna say I need a capo, but screw it.
Tim, Dan has got. Let's who got that first? It was.
I think it was Florence again.
Well, she said.
No, wait, she
Faking
said
Love.
faking in love. Oh, that's right. Spelling
Elvis.
Oh, it's
counts.
autocorrect right there.
Oh no. Autocorrect
Yeah.
goes to
Oh, we
screw
can
her
give it to
again.
Hannah
Sorry,
because the
autocorrect.
other two have already got an entry in. Oh no, because Sandra's got 2 as well. So we got to go by the rules.
Gotta go by the rules.
Gotta go by
man.
the rules, man.
Yeah.
I think Dan got that one.
Dan gets 2 entries then.
Is it the full thing? Is it Can't Help Falling in Love? Yeah, it must be.
The song.
I can't help falling in love with you.
The song is called "Can't Help Falling in Love."
Oh, really?
There is no I.
With you?
The
With
I
you?
is. Oh, there's always a way in.
It was always with you.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
been watching Shazam a lot, like that Shazam TV game show. Since
Oh, yeah.
there's nothing else to do and we have new television, so you have to be very specific with the songs, right?
Word.
Is it called Can't Help Falling in Love or Can't Help Falling in Love with You? That's the question.
Can't help falling in love.
So if you want to go by that.
Well, I don't think we should be that. Like, I mean, come on. I say we've got the winner for this one already.
All right.
Come on.
Can't help falling in love with Elvis, Sultan.
That works.
that works too, but it's not good enough. Not good enough.
Okay. So we've already put Dan in the wheel. So, well done, Dan, and well done, everybody. And we got another one, Caleb.
Oh right, yeah.
All right, yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be paper bag.
I know this one.
Shannon says, "Sublime, what I got."
2, 3, 4.
Loving is what I got.
Now remember that.
And what you've got, Shannon, is another entry on the wheel.
Another entry on the wheel.
That's a good tune too, Ricky. I like that one.
Millions of peaches for me.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Yeah, next time.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man.
Zoltan says, "What sublime I got." Very good.
Very good.
We gonna spin that wheel, or what are we gonna do?
Oh, let's spin it.
Spin it, baby. Big money. Big money. Big money. Oh, it's Dan.
Oh, nice.
Way to go, Dan.
Congrats, Timothy, Dan, James.
Was that the Mario
whoever
Brothers
that is?
sound effect?
No, that's the charge one. Do. Give it to him again, Tim.
Hey.
I like it.
That's awesome. Way to go, Dan.
So we see what Dan's won, and then also, why don't we do this? Dan, you're going to win a prize, so get ready to win a prize. Maybe Tim can play a little spin that wheel music. I'll take away the normal music. And
yeah.
Tim could be
No
our
pressure,
roots.
Tim.
Okay, ready to spin it.
Don't see the wheel.
We don't see the wheel there. We don't see the wheel.
I don't see no wheel.
It's all good. Keep her going, Tim. Keep her going, Tim.
Perfect.
There you go. We're on.
Let's go. What you gonna win, Dan? Let's spin the wheel, Dan.
In the wheel.
Oh no, it's not gonna be, is it?
It's gonna be Art Pack 4.
Art Pack 4.
All right.
Yeah, way to go.
This is my job. That's why I'm here. Pack 4, we have a carving from Becky. We have some cards. Have you got the photo, Roy?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Back porch music, a CD from Roy, a dishcloth or a dish doily from Donna, and a zipper pull. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
Ooh, nice little pack.
Very
there.
nice.
That's great.
Dan says awesome, thanks.
I better see him with that harmonica soon.
And I found myself in times of trouble.
Mother Mary.
Songs in our head.
Speaking words of wisdom, let her be.
Let her be.
Let her
Let her
be.
be. Letter B.
All right, let's go.
Well, guys, I think come to that time of the night, the show. Anyone got any words of wisdom?
Can we just have Tim on as our version of the Roots for every show?
Yeah, I like that. That's
Yeah.
Tim can be the house band for the Churchill Variety Show. That's great.
Got some weird costume, like dressed as a big like polar bear or something weird. Just...
Hey, I'm in.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this to wear.
Hey, look at
Oh,
that.
there it is. Yes.
Hey, I've got one. Why didn't you
Nice.
bring that out earlier?
That's great.
Cool. Well, let's just thank everyone for coming on the show. That was a really cool show. And let's just next 3 weeks' time, we're going to have another show. We've got all those prizes. We've still got to give away prizes. Belinda, we're going to have to come up with something to give away more prizes in one show. What do you think?
Agreed. Yeah.
If we give away some in the next show, then we'll probably have one grand, like crazy.
Maybe we'll do an N one. Yeah.
A last one to just give away heaps of the prizes. And we'll keep this show going in some way or another. We'll see how we go, but it's been heaps of fun. Thanks.
We might even next week. It might be like 4 or 5 hours next time we do it. To keep it going for sure. It's going to get longer and longer and longer.
The funny thing is that we really tried to make a concerted effort to keep this shorter, and I think we've gone and we've gone
way
longer
than
last one. Longer than the last one.
I know. I was like, it's going to be good. The script is only 1 page. I printed it out. It's just
You know, if we have a bunch of prizes left over, we should do a game show like The Price is Right.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes.
fun
I
like
like
that.
I like that idea.
Like pluck a duck.
just like that. Guess that tune's a fun one. We just do heaps of them too. Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to 3 weeks from now. What do you have a date for that offhand there, Roy?
Is it the 6th? Oh no, it's not. It is the 6th.
The
1,
6th
2, 3,
of March.
Of March.
6th of March. Excellent.
Save the date.
Save the date. Absolutely.
Should we sing us out with our letter B together? I think we should sing.
I think Tim's got. I think Tim's got one more tune, doesn't he?
Oh, does he?
I have one.
Oh,
If,
we're not
if
done
you
yet.
would like to hear it.
Yeah, we're gonna let Tim play us out of the song of the show. So when he's finished, we're just gonna say hurrah at the end. So
Okay. All right. I can just sing with Tim if I want.
No.
That's right.
It's not walking in Memphis, Belinda.
That's right.
Have you seen how much I've been muting myself this week?
Oh my. Tim Friesen, take it away, buddy.
Okay, this one's called I Need a Window, for all those who maybe don't have a window where they work or just would like to have a window, It's from the Trinsic album Solutions, which came out before Illusions back in December. A liberation from the need to succeed. An unquestioned motive with want to receive. I swept away all joy with a sweat. I kept away an ocean in full. And I need a window, a borderless thrill fair, and faces without glow, a crutch to repair. You were fully terribly underfound, wholly horribly underwhelmed, out of touch, out of feel, out of breath from the last wheel. And I need a window, a borderless thrill fair, and faces without glow, a crutch to uphold. and talk to the shadow. Why must this keep riddling me? The skull of a male-wax skeleton, this mirage of the past, it ruins me. And I need a window, a borderless roof air, and faces without glow, crutch to repair. I need a window, a borderless roof air, and faces without glow, a crutch to inspire.
Yay!
Way to go, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim. That was another
You're
cool. I
welcome.
love it when it's like all those songs that are just wild and out there. Really, like the subject matter is really interesting. It's good to. Very talented.
Right on.
Thanks
for having me,
everybody
guys.
for watching. Thanks for being on the show, Tim.
You betcha. Thanks for having me.
See you later,
Okay.
Churchill.
Take care, buddy.
See
See you
you
later,
later,
everybody else.
Churchill. Yeah. The Churchill Variety Show. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. 5 hours next week, guaranteed.
Yeah.